Silver Dollars. The Overture from Tommy. Juniors versus Seniors. And the rebirth of the Primetime Game Show. All this and more today on Torgo's Game Show Grab Bag. Yes, welcome everyone. I am Torgo. This is Torgo's Game Show Grab Bag. It's a stream where we watch a bunch of old game shows and I talk over them. El Condor Pasa said, I bet there will be some British trivia shows. Unfortunately, no, I only picked American ones. Actually, it makes sense because when you see the title screen, it says specifically the history of American quiz shows or American trivia shows. But anyway, yeah, welcome. Before we get the proper stream underway, I do have an announcement to make. I'm glad El Condor Pasa and Nuggetron are here because you're probably my most loyal viewers. So when I was putting together the On Location episode stream, I was trying to figure out what to search for to find episodes, and I thought, oh, there must have been a show that did a special episode or two from Las Vegas. So I searched YouTube for Las Vegas Game Show, and hi, my mom. You're also here. So I searched YouTube for Las Vegas Game Show, and I ran across this business called Great Big Game Show, which is it's an offshoot of an escape room company, and it's basically people pay to have like a fun trivia night or game show overall experience with like a big wheel and a plinko board, and you can there's like drawing challenges, a lot of cool stuff, and I found out not only is there a location of this near me, but they're hiring hosts. And nothing's official yet. I still have one more interview to get through on Monday. But I applied for a position. I've been through 2 interviews already. They seem to like me. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because if I get this, I'm probably going to be working on Saturdays most of the time. Obviously that's going to mess with, I'm going to be working weekends in general because that's probably when they're busiest. It might also affect my ability to watch the dumpster live. And I might continue streaming on other days, but it might not be this. It might not be the Game Show Grab Bag because I have a feeling I might be game showed out from my job. I kind of started this stream as a way to escape from my like soul-destroying job that I currently have. And if I have a game show-based job, which by the way, hosting a game show, I feel like I've made it pretty clear, game show host is the one job I've ever wanted to have in my life. And as a kid, it seemed absurdly far off and distant, and it's gotten more distant over time. I never thought there would be a way I could be a game show host locally. So, I'll let you know what happens. I do have I'm not streaming next week. I have a stream planned for the week after next. Thank you. El Condor Pasta says, don't worry. Nuggetron says, sending you energy. This is the perfect and natural evolution of the grab bag. You'll kiss every contestant on the lips. No, I will not. For germ reasons alone. I'll let you know what's going on. I don't know if I'm going to do like a big send-off stream when the time comes. But just letting everybody know that that's why this whole experiment might be coming to an end. I knew it wasn't going to last forever. Oh, hey, Flowerella, I applied for a job hosting at this mall company called the Great Big Game Show, which is like an escape room, but it's just like you have a game show experience and you're not under pressure to escape. So I'm just explaining that because I'll probably end up working weekends, I might not be streaming on Saturdays anymore, and because my job will be hosting a game show, I might not have the energy to continue the game show stream. But I might do other stuff. I might play video games, might play Jackbox games. It'll just not be on Saturdays. you know, I'm trying not to make this a huge deal. I'm obviously getting a little emotional or gassy, but just letting people know that the game show Grab Bag might be kind of going on hiatus, kind of fading into the background. Maybe it'll come back in another form, but I'm really looking forward to this job if I can get emotional, if I can land it. So, with all that out of the way, today's stream is... Oh, wrong. That's the button. All the useless crap in your head. An incomplete history of American trivia game shows. Trivia is what separates us from the animals. And the very first, at least national quiz show, national trivia show that was broadcast was Dr. IQ. This is the TV version of a radio show from the 1940s, I believe is when it started, 30s or 40s. And the premise couldn't be simpler. It's just assistants of the host pick people in the audience. The host asks them questions. If they get it right, they get silver dollars. I think it's like $5 silver for every right answer. But what's interesting about this show to me is that it is immortalized in the classic Looney Tunes short, The Ducksters, which is this is the one where Porky is on a sadistic game show hosted by Daffy Duck, and at the end, when Porky has bought the radio station and is putting Daffy through all the stuff that he went through, the very last line is Daffy Duck saying, "Have you got a doctor in the balcony, lady?" And that could be read as just a simple, is there a doctor in the house joke. It's actually a very specific reference to the radio version of Dr. IQ, because they would tour around theaters, and often the host assistants would be in like the balcony of the theater, and they would say, "I've got a lady in the balcony, doctor," or "I've got a gentleman in the balcony, doctor," and then the doctor would, the doctor being the host, would ask the questions. That cartoon has a lot of other references to radio quiz shows of the time. Truth or Consequences, Take It or Leave It, which is the earlier version of the $64,000 question. So let's see. This is with Tom Kennedy, by the way. I think one of his first hosting job, if not the first, on the ABC TV version, prime time, by the way, of Dr. IQ.
From Hollywood, the ABC Television Network presents Dr. IQ, the Mental Banker.
The Mental Banker.
I have a lady doctor. I have a gentleman doctor.
And I have silver dollars for your correct answers. And here he is, the wise man with a friendly smile, Dr. IQ.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, everyone. We greet you from ABC Television Center in Hollywood. Our program is entirely unrehearsed. We suggest you people at home play right along with our studio contestants to see how many silver dollars you could win. Out in the audience are my two lovely assistants with their portable microphones. I'd like you to meet them right now. On my left, Miss Sue England.
Thank you, doctor.
And on my right, Miss Carol Byron.
Thank you, doctor.
I have a feeling they say doctor more than characters on The Bear say chef.
I'd like to remind you that sometime during our program tonight, you will hear this signal. Listen. Now, when you hear that signal, whoever I'm talking to at the time will have the opportunity of spinning the wisdom wheel and winning up to $100 in cash. Let's begin our program this evening as we go first to my left and Miss Sue England.
I have a lady doctor.
Your name and your hometown, please.
Hey, buttbag.
Marianne Garver from Honolulu, Hawaii.
All right, Marianne. You know, friend of the children and scourge of the rats was the famous Pied Piper. For $8 silver, what town did the Pied Piper rid of rats? Eglin, Baconlin, or Hamlin?
Oh, multiple
England?
choice.
England? Your choices are Eglin.
England.
Eglin, is that your choice? I'm very sorry. It happens to be Hamlin. But we have for you a souvenir Dr. IQ silver dollar. Thank you very much for being with us. Over now to Carol Byron.
I have a gentleman doctor.
Your name and your hometown, sir.
Leonard Rosenthal, Chicago, Illinois.
All right, Leonard, for 10 silver dollars for what word is A?
It's Hamlin, I believe. Hamlin.
B-B-R, the silver dollars for what word is ABBR, the abbreviation?
Abbreviation.
Yes, sir, that's right. For what is it the abbreviation? Oh, you mean that's your answer?
Yes, sir.
You're right, for 10 silver dollars.
I love that
Absolutely.
bullshit.
Don't let me talk you out of those right answers. Let's go over now to Sue England.
I have a gentleman doctor.
Your name and your hometown, sir.
Eugene Pucci of Rochester, New York.
Happy to have you with us, Mr. Pucci. This is for 15 silver dollars. President Eisenhower celebrated his birthday on October 14th. Now, within one candle, if you, Mr. Pucci, had baked a birthday cake for President Eisenhower, how many candles would you have put on his cake this year?
56.
68.
You're right on the nose for 15
wow.
silver dollars. Yes, sir.
Oh, he's
68
freaking
years of
dead,
age,
yeah,
our president.
No doubt.
Let's go over now to Carol Byron on the right.
I have a lady doctor.
What is your name and your hometown, please?
Mrs. Audrey McClintock, Maslin, Ohio.
From Ohio, Maslin, Ohio. This is for 7 silver dollars. If you were to call kitty, 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 the animal most likely to respond would say meow. Now, you imitate the animal that would most logically respond to the call of suey, suey, suey.
A
Oink,
pig.
You imitate the animal. I don't want to hear the name. What is it?
Oink, 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 oink.
That's worth
Yeah.
7 silver dollars. Now let's go over to my right and Sue England.
I have a lady doctor.
What is your name and your hometown, please?
Evelyn Dyer, Washington, D.C.
Happy to have you with us, Evelyn. This is for 11 silver dollars. You know, their eyelashes give camels the most glamorous eyes in the animal kingdom. Now, why do camels have such long eyelashes? So their eyes won't get strained too much by the desert sun? So they won't get too much sand in their eyes?
Sand.
Or so they will look attractive to other camels?
Gotta be.
I try to keep the sand out of their eyes.
You're going to try that? That's worth 11 silver dollars. That's the right answer. Let's go now to Carol Byron on the right.
I have a gentleman doctor.
What is your name and your hometown, sir?
John Farrow from London, England.
From London, England.
There you
We're
go.
very happy to
Sexy
have you,
camel.
John. This is for 6 silver dollars to take back to London.
Yeah, this is also very humiliating to the people, making them make pig noises. Now say, I'm a good little piss pig.
The famous words, out damn spot, out I say, were written by the owner of the first cleaning and pressing shop in America, yes or no?
Definitely no.
You're definitely right for 6 silver dollars. Those are the words, of course, of Mr. Shakespeare. Back to the back row in Sue England.
I have a lady doctor.
Your name and your hometown, please.
Mrs. D. Turner, Hollywood, California.
From Hollywood. All right, this is for 18 silver dollars, ma'am. If an uncle died and left you a lazy strap, a blind, crupper, belly band, hames, check brain, throat latch, winker stay, bag swivel, and crown piece, what would you have to buy in order to make use of them?
A record.
A horse.
You say a horse, you're right, for 18 silver dollars. We got a mighty sharp audience tonight, and now let's go over to Carol Byron.
I have a very young gentleman doctor.
How do you do, sir? What is your name and your hometown?
Larry Osborne of Burbank.
How'd
Your
you
name
get
is
in
Larry
here?
Osborne, and you have kind of red hair, isn't it, Larry?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, Larry, let's see what we have for a question for you. Let's go back to the flapper era. I don't think you could go back that far, so I'm going to ask you this one. By logical reasoning, you can figure this one out, Larry. In the story of Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves, the words, open sesame, were said to make a door open. Now, for 20 silver dollars, what words were said to make the door close?
Oh, that's tough.
You can figure this out by logical
That's
reasoning.
worth
you know.
$20.
Shut.
You say shut. Well, I tell you
Is it
what,
closed
on my
sesame?
card it says closed sesame, but I think you could get them closed with shut, so I'm going to give you 20
Bullshit.
silver dollars,
But
Larry.
also give the child
Thank you
money.
very much for being with us. Let's go over now to my left and Miss Sue England.
I have a lady doctor.
Your name and your hometown, please.
Mrs. Zelda Roth from Van Nuys, California.
Your last name is what?
Roth.
Mrs. Roth?
Yes.
Mrs. Roth, would you please stand by, for in just one moment, I would like to ask you our famous quotation question.
Every day, Monday through Friday, exciting courtroom
Exhorting.
drama is yours for the viewing on most of these ABC television stations on Day in Court. You'll eavesdrop on criminal and civil cases presided over by Judge Edgar Allen Jones, Jr., as both accused and accuser are heard telling their fascinating stories on the witness stand. Based on actual
This
court
week,
cases,
murder.
the cases you witness reveal the conflicts and absorbing personal stories which unfold each day on our courts. Sharing the bench with Judge Jones on Day in Court is Judge William Gwynn, who hears domestic...
Sharing the bench is I want to say Charlie McCarthy. That's Joseph McCarthy.
Relations and juvenile matters. Judge Gwynn's decisions deeply affect the lives of the families, parents, and young people who come before him, providing you with compelling television viewing. You'll see Day in Court at a new time.
I mean, it's one of the most watched genres of television, and it has been for forever.
p.m. every weekday starting this coming Monday on the ABC.
It seems to be fictionalized, at least here, sort of like Perry Mason.
Television network. That's Day in Court, Monday through Friday at 2 on ABC.
Followed by Day in Court SVU.
Once more, we come to that gem of wisdom, our famous quotation question. We have Mrs. Ross standing by. Mrs. Ross, if you have the correct answer to our famous quotation, you are going to win 25 silver dollars. If, however, you do not answer it correctly, the same quotation next week will be worth 50 silver dollars.
Ooh.
So, Mrs. Roth, are you ready for our famous quotation?
Yes.
All right, here it is. What famous man said, "In any event, I shall do my best. I shall keep the soldier's faith."
George
No coaching
Washington.
on this, please. 5 seconds, Mrs.
Sounds
Roth.
like something he said at Valley Forge.
For 25 silver dollars, what is your answer, please?
President Eisenhower?
I am very sorry, ma'am. That is not the correct answer. That means the next week, this same quotation
Well, that means we're not
will be
gonna
worth
find out.
50 silver dollars. But, Sue, give
I'll
that
look it
lady a Dr. IQ souvenir silver dollar along with our compliments. Thank you, ma'am. Over now to Carol Byron.
I have a lady doctor.
Your name and your hometown, please.
Dorothy Shelter from Cortland, New York.
Dorothy Seltzer from Cortland, New York. Dorothy, once more we come to that little monument to memory, the Thought Twister, which I will say one time and one time only. If you can repeat it after me exactly as I say it, I will give you 35 silver dollars. Are you ready for the Thought Twister?
Yes, I am.
All right, listen to this.
Never.
All right. Lily is chilly, said Willie to Billy.
I all I can find is stuff about the Bible. Never mind.
Lily Aaron.
I have a lady doctor.
Your name and your hometown, please.
Dorothy Shelter from Cortland, New York.
Dorothy Seltzer from Cortland, New York. Dorothy, once more we come to that little monument to memory, the Thought Twister, which I will say one time and one time only. If you can repeat it after me exactly as I say it, I will give you 35 silver dollars.
Okay.
Are you ready for the Thought Twister?
Yes, I am.
All right, listen to this.
Never.
All right. Lily is chilly, said Willie to Billy. Lily is chilly, Willie. To him,
I'm already lost.
said Billy. Would you repeat that, please?
Lily is chilly, said Willie to Billy. Billy is...
Little Willie won't go home.
Billy is chilly to...
It's getting kind of
Willie,
cool all over, isn't
to
it?
him said Willie.
It's that time of year, but I'm sorry, the last line you did not have correct. It should read, Lily is chilly, said Willie to Billy. Lily is chilly, Willie to him, said Billy. See how easy it
We
is.
want Chilly
Give
Willie.
that lady a Dr.
We
IQ
want Chilly
silver dollar.
Willie.
Thank you, ma'am. Let's go over now to Sue England on my left.
I have a lady doctor.
What is your name and your hometown, please?
Pauline says Manchester, England.
From Manchester, England, this is your lucky evening.
That's the
You hear that
Anglo
signal?
alarm.
That means that this is your opportunity to spin our wisdom wheel and win up to 100 silver dollars. As Sue England brings you down, I'll explain to you just how it works. You see, you can win any amount. Come right up here, if you will. What is your name once again?
Pauline Sayers.
Pauline what?
Sayers.
Pauline Sayers. Pauline, you can win anywhere from $1 all the way up to $100, and of course all these numbers in between represent silver dollars. You just simply spin this wheel, and wherever it stops, let's say it stops there, there's a card above it, and if you can answer that question, you've got 5 silver dollars or wherever it might end up. Now that's pretty simple, isn't it?
Yes.
Could you use, say, $100?
Sure could.
You're from where? Manchester, England?
Yeah.
What are you doing over here?
I'm working.
Well, you're working? You're here for good then, huh? Well, let's see if you
Can't
can get
imagine
this
the amount
wheel
of
a spin
jangling
and
you're
good luck
carrying
to you.
around
Give it a
100
good
silver
spin.
dollars.
And then that's it. Now step right back and let's take a watch. Just keep your eye on it. We'll keep our fingers crossed, huh? What do you think you want to go for, 100 or 50 or what? You know, the more money, the more difficult the question. Huh? 100? Oh, it's up to 101, 25, 20. It's going to stop on 5 silver dollars.
Oh,
so
yay.
here is your slot. For 5 silver dollars, the question shouldn't be too rough. So, now I am thinking of something you put on a salad. It is named for 7 big islands, and 1,600 little islands in the St. Lawrence River near Lake Ontario.
Thousand Island
It's
dressing.
a salad dressing. What would you ask for if you wanted to order it in a restaurant for $5 silver?
Island dressing.
Is that all?
For salad.
What is that?
Island dressing for salad.
Island dressing for
Do
salad
they
on a
have
dish
Thousand Island dressing
over the
in
napkin
England?
with the spoon. Is that? No, I mean, did anything before the salad, huh? You're trying to say 1,000 island salad dressing?
Yes.
That's right, for $5 silver. Thank you very much for spinning the wisdom wheel. Let's go
the
back
fix
now
was in on that one.
to Carol Byron in
For
the audience.
$5, I guess it doesn't matter.
I have a gentleman doctor.
Your name and your hometown, sir.
D.L. McClintock, Burbank.
Is that McClintock?
That's right.
All right, sir, from Burbank. Now, Mr. McClintock, Bobby Hammock and the orchestra are going to play a few bars of a very familiar song for you. In fact, it's so familiar it has 3 titles and 3 different sets of lyrics. Now, after Bobby plays a song for you, I will pay you...
Okay, I'm going to guess it's God Save the Queen.
$5 silver for each of the titles you can name, and $20 silver if you can name all 3. Listen.
For He's a Jolly Good Fellow. No idea what the other titles are.
Now, Mr. McClintock,
And
what
so
are
say
the
all
3
of us,
titles
maybe?
by which this song is known? Name as many as you can think of.
He's a jolly good fellow.
For 1. Is
Oh.
that
Public
all you
Domain
can
Happy
come up with,
Birthday.
I
sir?
won't get home until...
What is that?
I won't get home till morning.
That's number 2.
Oh.
I'll give you 5 seconds to think of that third one. No coaching, please. Sorry, sir, the time is up. The third one is The Bear Went Over the Mountain, but you had
Oh,
2 right.
right.
That earns for you $10 silver. Congratulations to you, sir. Let's go over now to Sue England.
I have a lady doctor.
Your name and your hometown.
Gil Gullo from Los Angeles,
Gil,
California.
what is your last name?
Gullo.
Gullo?
Yes.
And how old are you, Gil?
14 and a half.
You're 14 and 1/2. All right, Gil. This is for $10 silver. Which of these would you most logically measure in a tablespoon? Uranium, sugar, or tables?
Sugar.
You're right. For $10
Tables.
silver. Sugar is the right answer. And now let's go over to... Uh-oh. You hear that music? Time now for our phone questions. Our operators have just placed a call to one of you lucky people. And here is Carol Byron to tell us who we're talking to tonight.
Doctor, for our first telephone call, we've gone clear across the nation to Manchester, New Hampshire, 2,796 miles away, to a man who is a great Dr. IQ fan.
Well, happy to hear that. It's
Fred
Mr.
Lesniak.
Fred Lesniak. Hello there, Mr. Lesniak.
Fred Lesbian.
Hello.
Can you hear me pretty good, sir?
Yes, I can.
Well, it's our pleasure to be talking to you. How are you this evening?
Pretty good. You?
Just fine, thank you, sir. Are you a family man up there in Manchester, New Hampshire?
Yes, I am, sir.
Tell me something about your family, children, and what have you. Do you have children, sir?
Yes, 1 boy, 2.5 years old.
1 boy? Well, sir, we're very happy to be talking to you this evening, Mr. Lesniak. And I tell you what, I have a question here which is worth $25 silver. This close to Christmas, could you by any chance use $25 silver? You could. All right, Mr.
I prefer
Lesniak.
25 paper dollars.
Good luck to you on this question. Are you ready for it?
Yes, I am.
Here it is. Before Queen Elizabeth was crowned, what was the name of the crown princess of Great Britain?
Oh, fuck.
For $25 silver.
The British woman in the audience is like, fuck! I could have gotten that.
The Crown Princess?
Yes, sir. Let me repeat the question. Before Queen Elizabeth was crowned, what was the name
Was it
of the
Elizabeth?
crown princess of Great Britain? 5 seconds, sir. Your answer, sir?
Gee, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know.
Oh, I'm very sorry as well. It was Elizabeth.
Yes!
Before she was queen, she quite naturally was the crown princess. But, sir, let me see. I just happen to notice here you're watching our program on WMUR-TV. Isn't that right?
That's right, sir.
Well, I want to thank you very much, sir, for sending in your card. And even though you did not have the correct answer, look what we do have for you. Carol is coming in here with a beautiful Dr. IQ silver dollar key ring, which we're going to send to you, Mr. Lesniak, with our compliments. Thank you very much for
that's
calling in, and a very Merry Christmas to you and your family.
Thank
All right, sir. Goodbye.
I know.
There's Mr. Fred Lesniak from Manchester, New Hampshire. If you people at home would like to be called anywhere in the United States, If you answer the question correctly, next week, incidentally, this question or another question will be worth $50 silver. If you'd like to be the one called at home, all you have to do is send a postcard with your name, address, and phone number to Dr. IQ, ABC TV, Hollywood 27, California. Your card may be the one selected, and then you can play our game for cash for correct answers. We'll be placing another home call next week. Now, in just one moment, we come to that famous part of our program where I talk next to the lady in the balcony.
Okay, so they did have a balcony.
This is my song. Hi, folks. We're hard at work getting ready for our show. It takes a lot of people to put a show like this together. The cameraman has to keep on his toes because things move pretty fast. Oh, we have lots of surprises with wonderful guest stars dropping in every week. The mic man's going to be mighty important, too, on our show because you'll be hearing your favorite songs old and new. Oh, and say, about the sets. Right on the job. We have lots of exciting sets. Well, I think we're about ready. Quiet, everyone. Okay, Patty, take it away. Hello, I'm Patty Page. Hello,
I was gonna
I'm
say.
Patty Page. Oh, and don't forget this dial, because here's where we'll be with a half hour of music, comedy, and wonderful easy fun every week on ABC.
Make the contestants of the game show job call you
I
doctor.
have a lady in the balcony, Doctor.
There it is.
Here for her first week from St. Louis, Missouri. She gave up an opera career to become the mother of 9 children. Mrs. Lorraine Gerard.
Well, hello there, Mrs. Gerard.
Hello, Doctor.
May I welcome you as our very first lady in the balcony?
Thank you.
We couldn't find a prettier lady for our first one, I'll tell you that.
Oh, this must have been their first
Is
show.
it true that you have 9 children?
Well, you're approximately right.
What do you mean?
I have 9 and 5 nights.
Really? Well, congratulations to
Thank
you.
you.
What are the 9 children? Boys, girls, or what?
I have 6 boys and 3 girls.
Isn't that wonderful? How do they range in age?
Let me see. I have 2 at 11,
Uh-huh.
9, 8, 6, 5, 3, 2, and 1.
What do
Blast
you mean
off.
you have 2 at 11? Did you have
Twins.
twins?
My
Did you?
first were twins, yes.
Oh, boy. You've had quite a full life. I imagine they keep you kind of
they
busy,
keep
don't
me
they?
hopping. They keep me on my toes.
And now, how about this opera career that Sue told us
Well,
about?
it
Tell
was-
us something about
It was
that.
in its minor stages, but it was lots of fun. I was with the St. Louis Grand Opera
Uh-huh.
Company, and then I appeared with the Gran Compañía Internacional de Cuba, which sounds very high-sounding,
It
I know.
sure does.
And
Boy,
it was
for-
lots of fun.
Well, I guess you know a lot about opera then,
You know,
huh?
I have
people used to have lots of kids because, 6 of them would die, and they just never stopped.
Great love for
Even
it.
as
Well,
medicine
I
got
have news
better.
for you. We don't have one question for you about opera tonight. Not a single
That's
one.
just my luck, isn't it?
Well, listen, I want to tell you now, as our lady in the balcony, Mrs. Gerard, you have agreed to
I'm
come
just
back
now
every
noticing
week
how
for
great
4
the
weeks
video
or
quality
until
is
you
on the
miss
show.
your...
I'm guessing this is a kinescope. It's pretty lucky that someone recorded this. I'm not seeing anything in the description about how it was
The
recorded.
5th question. Each night I will ask you
But
5
it's like
questions.
how all the old Honeymooners episodes we have just because some weirdo was kinescoping the TV.
Whenever you miss a question, I will turn off, if these are on, yeah, you see these lights are on, and then every time you miss a question, I turn off one light like this. Now, if you can go 4 weeks without having your 5th light turned off, you will receive all of the money in your jackpot as well as the money in the 4 weeks jackpot, which we're starting off, incidentally, with 100 silver dollars. Now, if you do not complete the 4 weeks, you will receive only half of the money in your personal jackpot. The other half will go into the 4 weeks jackpot. Are you ready?
As
ma'am?
ready as I will ever
All
be.
right. Let's hope I don't turn off any of those
Well,
lights.
let's hope not.
Let's get to work on that jackpot of yours. Here's your first question. A fine actor who climbed to fame in the Broadway production of The King and I has a first name that sounds like the old English word for Christmas.
Yul
9
Brynner.
silver dollars is yours if you can tell me his name.
His name is Yul Brynner.
You're right for 9 silver dollars, and you're starting off very
Alejandro
well,
Pazza
Mrs.
says,
Gerard.
there's probably millions of hours of obscure
Of
shows
all
that
the
are
many
just
men-
on TV recordings and on VHS
Man
tapes.
who have been king of England, only one monarch has willingly given up his throne. 15 silver dollars is yours if you can tell me his name and number.
I think it was Edward the 7th. I may be 6th.
Oh, you should have gone the other way. I'm
Eight.
very sorry. You had to have the name and number. It
Edward
was Edward the 8th. But there goes number 5 light. You have 4 more to go.
Alrighty.
Here is question number 3. One of the most famous of all Christmas stories is The Gift of the Magi by O. Henry. It's the story of a girl who sold her beautiful long hair in order to buy a Christmas present for her husband. You're familiar with it, aren't
Yes.
you? All right. I will give you 17 silver dollars if you can tell me what gift her husband bought her for Christmas.
A comb.
She sold her hair for a watch.
Yes.
Watch fob.
And he sold his watch to buy her, oh dear, something for her hair.
It follows.
And what would that be?
Barrette? No. Oh, I can't think of it.
You're so close, and I'm sorry.
Coronet.
No, ma'am, it's a comb.
Comb, all that.
And
That
I
was the
just
most tragic part of the Christmas shoes is that kid's mom sold her feet.
couldn't give you a hint. I'm very
I
sorry.
know,
I hate
I
to turn
know.
out that light because you were close, but let's see how well you do on the 4th question. 10 silver dollars will be your reward if you can unscramble the 2 well-known proverbs that I am going to mix up for you. Now, here goes. Let dogs waste haste. Make sleeping lie.
Make
Let
haste,
sleeping
not
dogs
waste.
lie.
And?
Let sleeping
Haste
dogs lie.
makes waste.
You're right for 10 silver dollars. Your jackpot is now up to 19 silver dollars. Here's your 5th and final question for
This is all television had to be back then. A guy dropping coins in a jar.
7 silver dollars. In Dickens' famous Christmas carol, what was the family name of Tiny Tim? Cratchit, Scratchit, or Matchit?
Cratchit.
You're right for 7 silver dollars. Mrs. Gerard, on your first evening, you built your jackpot to 26 silver dollars. The 4-week jackpot is still at 100. So we'll see you next week at the same time. You'll be with us then?
I'll be delighted.
We'll certainly be looking forward to seeing you. Thank you very much,
Thank
Mrs.
you.
Gerard. Thank you,
Good
ma'am.
night.
I hope you ladies at home have
Sold
been
them
keeping your
diabetes.
score, and if you have scored as well or even better than Our Lady in the Balcony, why don't you let us know about it? Give us a bit of your background, if you will, please, and send us a card. Just drop that card to Dr. IQ, KABC TV, Hollywood 27, California. You may be a very logical candidate for Our Lady in the Balcony. Let's go back now to our audience in Carol Byron.
I have a gentleman, Doctor.
Your name and your hometown, sir.
Cecil Moore, Griffin, Georgia.
How do you do, Mr.
Not
Moore?
even
This
zip
is for
code,
12
yeah.
silver dollars within 5
This may have been pre-zip codes. This is 1958.
years. How long did it take
I
Dan?
think zip codes came along in the 60s.
Doctor.
Your name and your hometown, sir.
Cecil Moore, Griffin, Georgia.
How do you do, Mr. Moore? This is for 12 silver dollars within 5 years. How long did it take Daniel Webster to compile the dictionary?
20.
5 seconds, sir.
7 years.
Oh, I'm very sorry, sir. It took Noah Webster 21 years to do it. But we're going to give you a Dr. IQ souvenir silver dollar. Thank you, sir. Over now to Sue England, way back in the back.
I have a gentleman, Doctor.
Your name and your hometown, sir.
Max Corn, Miami Beach, Florida.
All right, Max, it's time now for one of Dr. IQ's most popular features, the biographical portrait, in which I describe a famous person a clue at a time. If you can correctly identify the personality I am describing after the clue is given, I will give you 75 silver dollars. The longer it takes you to identify the personality, the less your reward. Are you ready for the first clue?
Yes.
All right, sir, I'd like to remind you, you may make a guess after each clue without penalty. Here's your first clue for 75 silver dollars. He was born on November 4th, 1879, in a place called Ulaga, Oklahoma. All right, second clue for 60 silver dollars. At the age of 17, he went to Argentina, where he made $4 a month punching cattle. From there, he went to South Africa and got a job breaking horses for the British during the Boer War.
No.
All right, for number 3, 50 silver dollars. At the close of the war, he joined a Wild West show, billing himself as the Cherokee Kid.
Oh, Buffalo Bill.
No luck? Here's your fourth clue for 35 silver dollars. Back in the United States, his first real fame came as a vaudeville performer, combining rope twirling with humorous comment.
Roy
No
Rogers.
coaching, please. 35 silver dollars.
Let's see, he was the one that
Or
went
Will-
that killed
Will
the
Rogers.
airplane.
I have to know his name, sir. I'm sorry, I have to go to the next clue. This is for 25 silver dollars. Later, he became well known as a newspaper columnist, a radio star, and a motion picture star. Concentrate. Here is your sixth clue for 15 silver dollars. He expressed his philosophy of life when he said, I joke about every prominent man of my time, but I never met a man I didn't like. Oh, I
It's
wish
Will
I could tell you.
Rogers.
Here is the seventh clue for 10 silver
Yeah,
dollars.
thoroughly.
He lost his life, as you said, in an airplane crash near Point Barrow, Alaska, on a flight with Wiley Post. Does Wiley Post help to bring it back?
No, I don't remember the name.
Here's your eighth clue for 5 silver dollars. He was known as the Sage of Claremore, Oklahoma. Here's your last clue for one silver dollar. His first two names were William Penn, but he was called Will
Rogers.
That's right for $1 silver.
Oh, man. Sorry, dude. The guy in
Let's
front
go
of
over
him
now to Carol Byron.
like smoke was
I have
coming
a
out of
young
his
lady,
ears.
Doctor.
Your name and your hometown, please.
Ann Gargis of Burbank.
All right, Ann, for $10 silver. What does the M stand for in the name of Vice President Richard M. Nixon? Mill Stream,
Millhouse. Man actively smoking in front of her.
Mill House, or Mill Town?
Millpool.
5 seconds.
Millhouse.
You say Millhouse? That's
Yeah.
right for $10 silver. Yes, ma'am. Richard Millhouse Nixon. That signal, ladies and gentlemen, means it's time now for our winner's circle question. My assistants have given each of tonight's winners a card. I want you people to write on that card your name, the amount of money you won, and the answer to the question I'm about to give you. To the person who comes closest to the correct answer, I will double his or her money. Listen to this question. When Elvis Presley was drafted as a $78 a month rookie in the Army, how much money did his manager say it would cost the government in income tax each year? As you're giving us the answer to that question and coming down to our winner's circle, here is something of interest to everyone.
Hi there, this is Peter Lind Hayes.
And this is Mary Healy.
We're inviting you to join us on our show. First of all, we thought we might do something dramatic, then we decided against it because there are so many successes.
Oh, John! John, how could you do this to me, John? Oh, John, after all that we meant to each other. Oh, John, 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 John.
What is this, my wife's other John? Anyway, if you're available, I hope you will join us. The format's going to be rather...
John! John, it's not true what they say about me, John. It's not true. I'm not a bad woman, John. Tell me I'm not bad. Tell me I'm not bad. Tell me I'm not bad.
You're not very good either. Actually, the format of the show
Oh,
is what-
John! John, don't look at me that way, John.
You mean there's another way?
John, what are you going to do, John? What are you going to do?
I'm going to do a variety show called The Peter Lind Hayes Show on the ABC television network Monday through Friday. Be there.
Okay, that got me interested in their show.
Get our money doubled as soon as we get a seat. Sit down and make yourselves comfortable. The question is, when Elvis Presley went into the Army as a $78 a month rookie, how much is this going to cost the government in income taxes? Maybe the government isn't worried, but I'll bet his manager is. Well, you know the correct answer?
It's
$500,000 in income taxes. In just a moment, we're going to see who's going to get the money. We have this many ties? Look at this, 3 different people. Oh, I see. They did not hit it on the nose, but 3 people said $1 million, and they came the closest. First one won $11. Evelyn Dyer from Washington. Who's Evelyn? Evelyn, all right, stand by. Eugene Pucci. All right, just a second, son. I'll get you. Eugene Pucci from Los Angeles. Mr. Pucci is right here. Or no, pardon me. Over there. Don't hide. All right.
Where's Pucci?
And here is Leonard Rosenthal. Is that you? I'm sorry, son. Evidently you didn't have $1 million. All 3 of you gentlemen are going to get your money doubled. Congratulations to you. Thank you very much. I'm afraid that's all the time we have for tonight. We'll see you 1 week from now. Till then, I'd like to thank Carol and Sue and everyone who participated on the program. Tom Kennedy, your Dr. IQ, saying see you next week. Goodbye.
Dr. IQ, the Middle Measure, has been presented from ABC's Television Center in Hollywood. If you'd like to be called on the telephone at home and win silver dollars for correct answers, send a card to Dr. IQ, ABC TV.
Selig J. Seligman, a likely name. Well, that's Dr. IQ. So as we move on, I just realized we're moving through time, but also the stakes are going to get higher, because the next show is the original version of Jeopardy with Art Fleming. Slightly higher, $10 to $100 per question. So we all kind of know the story of how Jeopardy came to be. Merv Griffin was trying to come up with a show, and his wife said, "Why don't you give the contestants the answers?" And he says, "Well, then I'd go to jail." And then she gave the address of Fibber McGee and Molly, and he knew it. So there we go. Obviously, originally it was called "What's the Question?" They changed the name to Jeopardy after the suggestion of a executive said the show should have more Jeopardies. So this particular episode is the 2000th episode, and weirdly it opens with the overture from The Who's Tommy. So here we go with the 2000th episode of Art Fleming's Jeopardy. DMCA incoming.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're proud to present Jeopardy's 2000th show. And I'm proud to present the star of Jeopardy, Art Fleming.
Thank you so very much. You're very kind. Appreciate it. Thank you. You know, in a few minutes, you'll all be meeting the 3 highest money winners in our history, and they're going to play a unique game of Jeopardy for the charities of their choice. In addition, we're delighted that some surprise guests are here to help us celebrate this wonderful occasion. You know, it's interesting to consider that if we were on once a week, this would be our 40th year on NBC. As it is, we'll be starting our 9th year next month. And during that time, we've received a remarkable amount of very complimentary mail. Your letters have also posed interesting questions, some of which I'd like to answer right now. For example, contestants who end up minus, do they have to pay us any money? More women than men watch the show, and approximately 2 women appear as contestants to every man. But of the 90 undefeated champions, 43 are men and 47 women. And lastly, it is theoretically possible for a player on a single show to win $28,320 by correctly questioning every answer. I don't think that's going to happen today, even with the 3 best
I don't know how daily doubles factor into
players we've ever had. You'll meet these champions in just 1 minute, right after this interesting message. Please watch. And now, Don Pardo, please introduce today's special contestants, won't you?
This is Dr. Elliot Steyer, the winner of $8,230. This is Mrs. Jane Schwen, the winner of $8,250. And this is Mr. Burns Cameron, the winner of $7,070.
You know, of nearly 4,000 Jeopardy contestants, you 3 are the highest money winners we've ever had, and it's a pleasure to see you all again. Dr. Elliot Steyer, a dentist from Somerville, New Jersey. Elliot, what charity are you playing for?
I have 2 charities, both involving young people in my own hometown. One is called the Jeff Fund for an 11-year-old boy who needs a kidney transplant, and the other is called the Sherman Talley Fund for a 17-year-old high school boy who was very seriously injured in a football game.
How heartwarming, sir. Elliot, nice to have you again as a champion.
Unusual for the charity to be just supporting two youths, but it's nice.
We meet now Mrs. Jane Schwen, a housewife from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Jane, for what charity are you going to be playing?
Well, I'm playing for the John S. Kenyon Memorial Library in English House at Hiram College. It's the college I went to, and Dr. Kenyon was my major professor, and he was the greatest scholar I've ever met.
Well, how nice. Jane, it is indeed a pleasure to have you again. Welcome. We meet our 3rd champion, Mr. Burns Cameron, a businessman from Larchmont, New York. For what charities are you playing?
I'm playing for the Camp Hill Special Schools, Beaver Run, Glenmore, Pennsylvania. It's a unique residential facility for retarded children, Art.
I see. Well, we welcome you again. All the charities are truly very important. Thank you for coming, and thank you for playing for those charities.
I didn't check the
now,
video
my friends,
quality.
I'd like you all to meet a very devoted fan of Jeopardy. He's also one of the most talented men in the entertainment business. He's won 2 Oscars, one for the critic and one for the producers. He co-starred, or co-created, I should say, Get Smart for television. He directed and acted in the wonderful movie The 12 Chairs, and he even wrote the words and the music to the following hilarious song. And here he is in his most famous comic creation, the 2,000-year-old man, Mr. Mel Brooks. Good to see you, sir.
I was wondering if they were going to play the hilarious song.
Welcome.
Fleming, inventor from penicillin. Right. I know all. This is an adult education show for Jewish people of ancient lineage. Right?
Thank goodness, the 2,000-year-old man. By the way, did you have television game shows 2,000 years ago?
Pulling my cane. Are you kidding? We had this show. This show 2,000 years ago, we had Jeopardy.
Jeopardy 2,000 years?
It wasn't such a hippy happy game then.
Well, how did you play Jeopardy?
Very serious game. The minute you left your cave, Jeopardy. and And the big problem was, you know, wild animals and bad marriages hurt us, you know.
Well, 2,000-year-old man, did you have prizes to give away?
Yes, your life was your prize. You got home, back to your cave, that was your big prize.
I see. Well, what about daily doubles? You didn't have anything like that?
Yes, if a married couple got home safely, that was a daily double.
Now, 2,000-year-old man.
Yes.
Now, you say you had to leave the cave, you played Jeopardy, but
Yes.
after the game was over, what mode of transportation did you use to get back to the cave?
Well, the main means of transportation 2,000 years ago was fear. That moved us along, sang us our song. A lion would give you a growl, you'd move 2 miles in a minute. Fear kept you going. It was better than a car. Fear, the best motor, even today. Fear.
On Jeopardy, too.
Mr. Fleming, can I tell you from me and my missus how we, even though that you're a massive Gentile, we love you and your talented ways and manners, and we love your show. It really is a terrific show, and I want to thank you for having me here. I want to thank the contestants and wish them luck. Elliot, tops and taps, all the best. Jane, may you always win. And Burns is your first name?
That's right, as in third degree.
Burns, third degree burns. I thought I came on to do the joke. Oh, Burns, Cameron, I want to wish you luck. I hope you all win. How? I don't know, but I hope they all win. Mr. Fleming, thank you for having me here, and good luck to everybody.
I think it's funny that the premise of the 2,000-year-old man is that he's from, like, 28 BC, but he acts like he's from 10,000 BC.
Look, the 2,000-year-old man. God, that's great. Very thoughtful. Well, my friends, we'll begin our special game right after this message. Please watch us. Thank you.
3 champions will receive a total of 2,000 Bantam paperback bestsellers, including Leon Uris's QB7, Ernest Hemingway's great new romantic novel Islands in the Stream, and Germaine Greer's The Female Eunuch. Art Fleming will be back with more of Jeopardy's 2000 show after this message.
Players and viewers, now let me tell you about the special game we've devised. There are 6 brand new categories with a daily double in each category. That's right, 6 daily doubles. I can hardly wait to see the wagering, you know. Also, all of the answers are visuals, drawings, photographs, films and tapes, and there's even one involving a prop. So now, let's see the special categories for the 2000th show. Well, the categories are French cuisine, comics and cartoons, genius at work, famous settings, the actor and the role, and religious leaders and symbols. You all know, players, the usual rules. Your questions must pertain to the category, and you cannot ring until the buzzer card is exposed. Now, for this show, remember, there's a daily double in each category, and before the show, we flipped a coin backstage, and, Elliot, you won the toss. So, sir, it is up to you to please start the day's game.
Do I have to?
You want? All right, sir.
Famous settings for 20, please.
Famous settings for 20. All right. The famous setting where the character shown here met his fate.
Empire State Building.
What is the Empire State Building?
That's right. You know the character.
The one thing
King Kong.
you have to
The
do in
building is not
Jeopardy,
the
and I
tallest
didn't do
building
it.
anymore, Jane.
No,
Please
I know it isn't. Famous settings for 40.
Ah, let's see. Well, how about that? The Daily Double. There you go. And in that particular category, it's 40. Now, Jane, you have $20 in Double Jeopardy, of course. You can wager $100.
Oh, it's early. I think I'll try the 100.
The $100, okay. Let's see. With the category famous settings, the answer is, the following film was made on May 5th, 1961 at Cape Canaveral for his Project Mercury flight. All right, Jane.
Who was Alan Shepard?
Good for you, Alan Shepard. It's still a thrilling film to see.
I could have waited for the image of the guy, and I still wouldn't have gotten
shown
it.
on Jeopardy. Thank you so much. NASA and Jane?
Oh, famous settings for 60.
Same category. Okay. Castle, that was the setting for the investiture of the young man shown here. All right.
Was Windsor.
What is Carnarvon Castle?
Carnarvon, right. That was Prince Charles. Good for
Megatron
you.
says it's
And
always
you are
so
with
wild to
$60
watch
second
these
of the game.
shows in their earlier incarnations. I had wanted, a couple of years ago, Jeopardy uploaded the original pilot of this, but they took it down at some point, so I couldn't find it. But the funniest thing is that the final Jeopardy, the answer was Dracula, but no one got it. But Art Fleming said the correct answer was, who is Dr. Dracula?
Burns.
Famous settings for 80.
Same category. The legendary Love Gardens, designed by the same man who designed the famous building shown here. All right, Jane?
What is the Vale of Kashmir?
No, sorry. It's Elliot.
What is the Taj Mahal?
No. The legendary Love Gardens? You have any idea, Burns? Shalimar. That was the Taj Mahal, but it was the Shah Jahan who did it and then blinded all the engineers from making a thing of beauty.
Famous settings for 100.
Okay.
Famous settings. Completing that category, the setting of the famous 1869 meeting depicted by the following. Jane.
What is Ogden, Utah?
That's right. Promontory Point, Ogden, Utah, where they drove the Golden Spike. Well, Jane, have $140. Now, what are you going to do?
Oh, let's try French cuisine for 20.
That's a pretty good category. The dessert suggested by this drawing.
What is Napoleon?
What is Napoleon brandy? No.
Well, fine, that would be accepted. Actually, it's Napoleon as a dessert. Napoleon brandy. Some people use that for dessert. Don Pardo particularly. And Elliot, please continue.
Continue. French cuisine for 40.
The French word for the food eaten with the utensil shown here. Shane.
What is escargot?
That's right. It's a snail holder. Right you are. 180. Select.
French cuisine for 60.
All right. Okay. Now we have that daily double.
Oh, let's try 100 again.
100 again. Okay. The answer is the French phrase with which this lady ends her program. Watch the
What is
monitor.
bon appetit?
Oh, what is bon appetit?
Right, yes, that was Julia Child, okay? You have $280. What are you going to do?
French cuisine for 80.
Famous school attended by the following actress in a film role. Burns.
What is cordon bleu?
That's right, Audrey Hepburn on that
Hey,
slide
Fatal,
in
22.
very fine picture, Sabrina.
French cuisine for 100.
140 you have. If we were playing concentration instead of Jeopardy, the famous restaurant that might be depicted in this manner. Burns.
What is La Tour d'Argent?
Right, yep, that was a rebus. You have tour, tower, and a chemical symbol for silver. Tour d'Argent. You have $240 and you have 40 from the lead. You go again.
Let's try comics and cartoons for 20.
The character who uses the following for a dressing room.
Who is Superman?
Who is Superman?
That's right, Clark Kent. It's a telephone booth where he did his clothes changes. How about that?
Comics and cartoons for 40.
300 you have. She dispenses advice from the stand shown here.
Who is Lucy
Burns.
Van Pelt?
Who is Lucy?
Please watch with us. Good. All right, Burns, let's continue the game. You have the last correct question.
Let's stay on comics and cartoons for 60.
Okay,
The dog belonging to the character depicted here.
Oh, God, what's his name?
Jane.
Who is Ruff?
Right, Dennis the Menace it was. Jane, go again.
Comics and cartoons for 80.
All right. Ah, hey, how about that? The daily double.
So Fatal, you're just joining us. This is a special 2000th episode of Jeopardy. These are all past champions. They're playing a special board with all visual clues and a daily double in every category.
You have $360 and over Burns has $380. What should we raise it to be?
Oh, I'll try 100 again.
$100, all right? The answer is full name of the character giving a lecture in the following.
This whole program is being seen in color. Huh, and that's a lie. You know that's a lie. Because only the people with color TV sets is seeing it in color. Yes. All right. Now for the occasion, I wore this vest, especially. For you people with colorblind TV sets, I'm going to describe this beautiful vest to you with all the colors. Now, there's red, there's blue, there's orange, there's jade green, there's lemon yellow, and there's pot rose. Pot rose isn't that color. Oh, brown, that's what it is.
Okay, Jane.
Who is Ludwig von Drake?
That is right, Ludwig von Drake. And by the way, Ludwig is making a guest appearance on Jeopardy because of the kindness of Walt Disney's Wonderful World of Color. Jane?
Nice of them.
That is nice, yes. Continue.
Comics and cartoons for 100.
Completes it. Identify the following creature useful for practically anything.
What is the shmoo?
What is a shmoo?
Right, direct from Little X. Right you are. Go ahead, Jane. 3 untouched categories. What are you going to do?
Well, let's try genius at work for 20.
Fine. The genius who used the following in a treatment of his patients.
Who's Freud?
Burns.
Who is Sigmund Freud?
That's right. There were more, but that's fine enough. Go ahead, Burns.
We'll try genius at work for 40.
Okay. Hey. Okay, there's the Daily Double. Now, you have 3...
Yeah, I was trying to form... Alejandro Pasa posits that Ludwig von Drake is from Operation Paperclip. I was trying to think of a scenario where Ludwig von Drake is like the Van Helsing to Count Duckula.
$100. What is your wager to be?
I'll put 150 down.
150. Now, this object was invented by a genius, right here. And your Daily Double answer is the first word spoken on this device by its inventor.
Watson, come here, I want you.
What is Mr. Watson, come here, I want you?
Good for you.
Not the last time Watson and Jeopardy would intersect.
Mr. Watson, come here, I want you. Okay, you have $450, Burns. What are you going to do?
Genius at work for 60.
One of his characters addresses the following in a famous speech.
Who's Shakespeare?
Burns.
Who is William Shakespeare?
That's right, it was Yorick's skull in Hamlet. Alas, poor Yorick, all choked up.
Genius at work for 80.
The following illustrates one of the aspects of his genius.
Who is Da Vinci?
Jane.
Who is Leonardo da Vinci?
That's right, a body drawing. He got that picture from our producer. Go ahead, Jane. It was his body he was drawing.
Genius at work for 100.
The genius who developed the architectural design shown here. There you have it.
Who is Buckminster Fuller?
Who is Buckminster Fuller?
Right, the geodesic dome. Good for you, $740. Now we have the actor in their role, religious leaders and symbols go.
Oh, dear.
Go ahead.
Let's try the actor in the role for 20.
Okay, the actor and the role depicted in this photograph. See it right there? Good.
Lawrence of Arabia.
Who is Sir Alec Guinness?
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Jane.
Who is Peter O'Toole in Lawrence of Arabia?
That's right, yes, fine. Okay, select.
Let's try actor in the role for 40.
As seen in the following photograph, the English actor and the name of the American character he played. Jane.
Who is Leslie Howard and Ashley Wilkes?
That's right, and Gone with the Wind. Go again.
The actor in the role for 60.
The charismatic leader and the actor portraying him in this photograph. Idea. Omar Sharif, Che Guevara. All right, Jane, try it.
Actor in the role for 80.
Turn of the century actress who was the first to portray the character shown in this drawing. Elliot.
Who is Maud Adams?
That's
and Peter
right.
Pan?
Good for you, Peter Pan.
Actor in the role for 100.
Okay. Hey, the Daily Double in that category. Now, sir, you have $10. You've got to get me, of course, you can wager 100. What are you going to do?
No, we'll try the 100.
You go for the 100. The two actors and the hero and villain they play in the following films.
And what do you propose to do?
Okay, Sheriff of Nottingham and Robin Hood.
I'll organize a revolt.
Who is this maniac?
Excessive death for a death. And I'll never rest until every
Errol
section
Flynn.
in this shire can stand up, free men, and strike a blow for Richard and England.
Have you finished?
I'm only just beginning. From this night on, I use every means in my power to fight you.
All right, Elliot.
Who are Claude Rains and Errol Flynn as Robin Hood and Prince John?
Good for you.
Oh,
well
Prince
done.
John.
All right, now who's going to go and select quickest?
Religious leaders for 20.
Hey, you're getting one Daily Double after another. How about this? You're going to really tighten up the game. Elliot had 120. What are you going to do?
Wager 100.
Okay, the answer is site of the 1965 religious event seen on the following NBC tape.
Shea Stadium.
Elliot?
Alejandro Pasa says we watched this on Microscope Guy's stream. So the Robin Hood movie?
The visit of the Pope.
The site of the 65 religious event.
Yankee Stadium.
Quickly.
Is that the United Nations?
No, I'm sorry, it was Yankee Stadium. That was Yankee Stadium.
I said
in
Shea
the evening.
Stadium
Elliot, please
before,
continue.
but I changed it to Yankee
I'm
Stadium.
sorry, there's the bell. And in 1 minute, we'll play Final Jeopardy with the scores going down to Jane 800, and we have Burns with 490 and Elliot with 20. And during the next minute, write down how much you wish to risk. The Final Jeopardy category today is the 60s. We'll be back to play Final Jeopardy after this message. Please watch this. Thank you.
Couldn't have been pre-code.
By the way, in the interest of charity, Elliot, we've given you $200 so you can really...
Knowing Errol Flynn, he wouldn't have had it any other way.
make this an exciting finish. My friends, in keeping with the theme of the show, the Final Jeopardy answer today is also visual. You'll have 30 seconds in which to write your question, so please be sure it is in the form of a question. The category is the 60s, and the Final Jeopardy answer is... The 1962 Nobel in Medicine was awarded for determining the structure of this molecule.
What is DNA?
Good luck.
It's the only thing I can think of that's a double helix. So funny that when Jeopardy came back in '84, they had this exact same recording of the music. Oh, they gave him an extra 200.
Time is up. The pens are down. We go to Burns first with $490. Your question, what is DNA, is correct. $490, $210, $700 for your charity, sir. Now we go to Jane. Jane with $800. Your question, what is DNA, is also correct. Very small, but it's there. $200, $1,000 is what you've won for your charity. And Elliot with $220. What is DNA? Also correct. $220, $200, $490 for your charity.
Blaze
and
it.
that's it. Congratulations. We're all thrilled for you.
Blaze it for the children.
Well, my friends, be sure to stay tuned for a special guest joining us right after this message, won't you? Well, players, you've won $2,120 for charity. You know, my friends, when we started to plan this show, NBC asked us if we could spare some time for them to participate. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you now to meet the Vice President of Daytime Programming, Mr. Claire Simpson. Mr. Simpson.
Thank you, sir. It's indeed a pleasure to have you visit us. It's my pleasure, Art. And on behalf of all of NBC, I'd like to give you this plaque and the show just to show you a small token of our appreciation.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
Massive edit.
Well, that was great. On behalf of everybody, I want to thank you, too. Thank you very much for those kind words, sir. And to all of the viewers who have enabled us to reach this milestone, famous ones like the Nixon family, Mr. and Mrs. Mel Brooks, students in high schools and colleges, and our friends throughout Canada and across the United States, all I can say is thank you for the continued support and good wishes. And what better way is there to end this show than with appropriate music? Thank you all again, and we hope you will join us tomorrow for Jeopardy number 2001. Thank you.
Oh, and it's less space there for the storm. Cute. All right, so that was Art Fleming Jeopardy number 2000. So next up, we're jumping ahead a little in time, because in 1981, Trivial Pursuit came out and just rocked the nation. Brought trivia to the forefront of the kitchen table. And I really believe that it was because of this game that we got a revival of Jeopardy in 1984. And also in 1984, we got one of Goodson Todman's only straight quiz games, Trivia Trap. Now, the name Trivia Trap is because the original idea of the show was that you were eliminating the wrong answers from a group of four and leaving, because of Milhouse and Homer, The Simpsons, leaving only the correct one. That was only for the first half or so of the show's run. Mark Goodson went to a focus group who said that this was a gameplay flaw, and so they changed the format to just have true-false questions and then just regular trivia questions. I personally think I like the eliminating right answers more. Bob Eubanks, the host, didn't like it, which is probably what also contributed to it changing. But this episode is number 12 from the run, and it is the old format. So let's see how we like the old style trivia trap, and also Nuggetron says there's a post office in Chatsworth, California that's dedicated to Nixon, and every time I go there, I wondered why that one got his name. Well, I think he was a California politician. He's from Yorba Linda, and I guess they just didn't feel like changing it after all the stuff happened. All these graphics also. This is trivia in the '80s to me. This is like it's a very boomer thing. Just a collage of a bunch of pictures of stuff from the last 100 years. But here we go. This is Trivia Trap.
Here comes the fascinating world of trivia, where even a right answer can catch you in a trap. On Trivia Trap.
So once they changed the format, the name kind of didn't mean anything.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, and hello, everybody. Welcome to Trivia Trap. This is a fun game. It's a game for those of you who like to know a little bit about everything. Now, Trivia Trap is played by these two opposing teams. And today, one of our two teams will have a chance at a pot of gold worth $10,000.
Can't think of what's happening in Futurama. Yeah.
Over here,
Haru.
our juniors, returning champions. Had a good time yesterday. They're all under the age of 30, by the way, and their opponents are the seniors. And here on Trivia Trap, our rules say that if you've reached your 30th birthday, then you are a senior. And let's meet these nice people right now. Hi, May. How are you?
Fine. I'm May Burtz, and I'm a food service consultant.
Wonderful. Nice to have you with us,
Thank
Var.
you.
Hi, my name is Var Dagdavarian. I play the drums for belly dancers.
Hell yeah.
And Gita.
Hi, I'm Gita Holland, and I'm a librarian at Mountain View High School.
Well, there they are, our seniors on Trivia Trap today. You play the drums for belly dancers. That's right. I won't even ask. Hello, juniors. Nice to have you back today. You are returning champions, and let's begin with Puff.
My name's Puff Contreras, and I own and operate
Puff.
a convenience store.
Good. Walt?
Hi, I'm Walt Tucker. I'm a high school teacher, and I'm really glad to be back here today.
Glad to have you here, too. Kristen?
I'm Kristen Spamer, and I'm a junior at Pepperdine University.
Welcome, our champions.
Yeah, exactly. 30 seems like a weird cutoff for senior, but it's a fun gimmick.
Okay, teams, if you're ready to play our game, let's do it right now. Seniors, we will start with you. May, you'll have to make the first decisions. Take a look up at our game board, because up there I will show you 2 rows of answers. On the top row, take a look, seniors. Comrade, trumpet, red flag, and truth. On the bottom row are these. Pardon Tokyo Rose, pardon Patty Hearst, pardon Richard Nixon, pardon Jimmy Hoffa. May, you must tell me, top row or bottom row for your team?
I'll take the bottom row, please.
Going to the bottom row. All right. Seniors, here's your question. What did President Ford do on his last day
Nixon.
in office? Now, one of those answers up there is the correct answer. What you must do as a team is cut the wrong answers one by one, leaving the right answers remaining on the board. If you can cut all 3 wrong answers, you get $300. Let me repeat the question. What did President Ford do on his last day in office? Have to cut the wrong answers. May, here we go.
I'll cut pardoned Patty Hearst.
Find out if that's good or bad. Can we pardon Patty Hearst,
Cat's
please?
nickname is Puff. That's cute.
You are safe. Bar, you know what you have to do. Cut a wrong answer.
I'm going to cut Pardon Tokyo Rose.
Your team members seem to say that's
Right.
okay. For the seniors, can we pardon Tokyo Rose?
What?
No. That's what he did on the last day. Tokyo Rose, for the juniors, they probably don't know you remember. Tokyo Rose was the radio propaganda agent for the Japanese during World War II. Her real name was Eva Ikuku Togeri de Aquino.
Oh, dear.
And President Ford pardoned her on his last day. You cut one of the incorrect answers, though, so I'll give you $50 to start with. You're on the board. And we'll pause for these commercial words. We'll come right back with more Trivia Trap and give our defending champions, the juniors, a chance to play the game. On the first question, our seniors only picked up 50.
Who's Tokyo Rose? Well, he just explained it. She was a radio propagandist for Japan. So the Nixon pardon being on the last day was apocryphal. I guess I'll have to look that up while the show continues.
We'll have a chance to do some catching up a little later. Now remember, it's the team that makes it to $1,000 that wins the game and goes on to play for a possible $10,000 pot of gold. You know that story, don't you, juniors?
Yeah.
Puff, You know how the game works, I'm sure. You've seen one row of answers, Comrade, Trumpet, Red Flag, and Truth. On the bottom, juniors, a new group. Here they are. Bloody Mary, Milkshake, Martini, and Iced Tea. Will it be the top or will it be the bottom, Puff?
I'm going to take...
He pardoned Nixon on September 8th, which is just 1 month after Nixon resigned.
Bottom row.
The bottom row.
Oh, Alejandro Pasa has
Here's
the
your question.
Tokyo
What
Rose
popular drink was
hookup
introduced for the first time
for
at
himself.
the 1904 St. Louis World's Fair? 3 of them are incorrect. You must find
I
those
think it's
3. If you do, you
milkshake.
get $300 for your team. Start cutting the wrong answers,
Cut
Puff.
martini.
I'm going to cut Bloody Mary.
For the juniors, let's cut the answer, Bloody Mary. Good choice.
It's got to be either milkshake or iced tea.
Look at Walt think.
I'm leaning
Walt,
towards
I need
milkshake.
a wrong answer. Eliminated up there.
I'm going to cut iced tea.
Okay, let's see if we can do it. Can they eliminate iced tea?
Oh, man.
That was the correct answer. Isn't that interesting? I thought iced tea would be like many, many years ago. I mean, we, think way back to the Boston Tea Party. No, 1904, St. Louis World's Fair, they introduced iced tea for the very first time. You did cut...
No one had thought to add iced tea before. People thought it would cause blindness.
One wrong answer, so we'll give you $50. Also, we have a tie game as we come back over here to our seniors and VAR. Drummer for belly dancers. If you are ready, I want you to pick some answers for me. Up on the top, Comrade, Trumpet, Red Flag, and Truth. On the bottom, seniors, take a look. Here they are. Twiggy, Boy George, Cary Grant, or Mr. T. Some interesting choices.
Very
top
different people.
Go with the bottom.
Going with the bottom row. And here's
I do
your
feel like in
questions.
this format, there's always one row of answers that no one wants to touch.
Seniors, who is Leslie Hornby, better known as? Who is Leslie
I think that's
Hornby,
Boy George.
better known as? You have to cut the wrong answers. VAR, begin.
Cut Twiggy.
I'll cut Mr. T.
Yeah, he's got a T name. T first name.
VAR is starting to perspire. Eliminate Mr. T. Yes. And if he's watching, we're only kidding, aren't we? Yes.
I don't mean it.
Gita, find me another wrong answer.
Well, it doesn't sound like Boy George.
I think it
So
does.
you want to do
I
what?
cut Boy George.
You want to cut Boy George. All right, let's do that. Cut Boy George.
Okay. I'd say Cary Grant then.
May, the pressure's on you. The question is, who is Leslie Hornby, better known as? There's one more incorrect answer. If you can find it, your team gets $300.
I think the answer is Twiggy.
You want to cut Cary Grant?
Cary Grant.
You're cutting Cary Grant. Let's see. Can we cut Cary Grant for $300? Yes! $300 for you. Yes, Twiggy. Twiggy's now appearing, by the way, in a Broadway show, My One and Only, with Tommy Tune. But Leslie Hornby is Twiggy. Worth $300 to our seniors. Let's go right back over to our juniors. Walt, a chance to catch up and tie this game. The top row of answers you've already seen, juniors. On the bottom row, here's a group. Go-Go's, Plasmatics, B-52s, and the Pretenders. Do I have to ask?
We'll go with the bottom.
Going with the bottom. Kristen said, yeah. Good luck to you. Here we go. Here's your question. Wendy O. Williams is the lead singer of what rock and roll group?
I think
need
it's the
wrong
Plasmatics.
answers eliminated.
Cut
Wendy
the
O.
other
Williams
three.
is the lead singer of what rock and roll group? And let's begin. Walt, cut a wrong answer.
I'm going to cut the Plasmatics.
No.
Whoa. Listen to the folks in the audience say, oh. How about it? Can we cut the Plasmatics? I thought sure you guys would get that, juniors. No. Yeah, like Mr. T, Wendy O. Williams also supports a mohawk hairstyle. She's a real pretty lady, yes. Hey, that's the end of the round.
I thought you would have
First
got
round,
that. That's some
$50
young
for
people
our
music.
Juniors, $350 for our seniors. That's going to be important to you. When we come back in just a moment, we'll play our $1,000 trivia race. We never did get to that top row of answers up there. You know, the group that has Comrade, Trumpet, Red Flag, and Truth. We'll play the game with you at home. This is kind of a fun question. The leading Russian newspaper is named Pravda. What does Pravda mean? It's one of those answers. I'll tell you the answer to that question. We'll play our trivia race when we come back in just a moment. Welcome back to Trivia Chat. How did you do with our question about the Russian newspaper? The most popular Russian newspaper is Pravda. In fact, about 10 million readers a day. But what does it mean? It means truth. You said truth, and you were right.
I forgot to mention, but a lot of sound effects that were used on other Goodson Todman shows got their start on this show. You just heard the square reveal sound from Classic Concentration. I think we've also already heard, maybe it comes later, the answer reveal from Family Feud from the Fast Money round from Ray Combs onward.
Let's go right back to our contest between our juniors.
Oh, and the wrong answer, the trap sound on here is the wrong answer sound on Pathfinder on Price is Right.
To our returning champions, they have $50, and our seniors, $350. That's going to be important. Our teams are trying to get to the goal of $1,000, and we're ready to play our $1,000 trivia race right now. So if you're ready, here we go. Now remember, during our $1,000 trivia race, the team that gets there first has a chance then to go on to play for $10,000. Seniors are out in front with $350, which means that they get to go first. And in the trivia race, every question is worth $100. However, after the 10th question, then the values double. Each question will then be worth $200. Each team will have 3 chances to come up with the correct answer. If all 3 of you miss, control then goes over to the other team. So, seniors, good luck to you. $350. Trying to get to $1,000. May, you pick the category. TV cast, dots, and weddings. And we're on our way.
Weddings.
Weddings for $100. Good luck, seniors. Who did Tiny Tim marry on The Tonight Show in 1969?
Miss Vicky. Miss Vicky.
Miss Vicky, right. All right, Var.
TV cast.
TV cast. You have $450. You're trying to get to $1,000. On television, who was the former Edith Baines married to? Time's up, Gita.
Archie Bunker?
That's right, Archie Bunker.
Oh, Edith.
Sure. You rescued your team. May, the category, please.
Themes.
Themes. For $100, seniors, Dream Along With Me is the theme song of what crooner?
Perry Como.
Oh, you knew that one. Good. $650, trying to get to $1,000 bar.
Early TV.
For $100, who starred as Elliot Ness in the early TV series The Untouchables? That's Robert Stack.
Robert Stack.
Doing fine.
Unsolved Mysteries, Unsolved Mysteries.
$50. You only need 3 more now, Gita.
How about quotes?
Quotes for $100. Who coined the phrase, "Is it bigger than a bread box"?
Steve Allen.
Time's up, May.
Johnny Carson.
Incorrect, sorry, Var.
Ed McMahon.
No, I'm sorry. It was Steve Allen. Steve Allen coined that phrase on What's My Line. You're frozen at $750.
I think it was I've Got a Secret,
you heard was from the juniors, who have $50 and now have got to go.
Maybe
and go fast, Puff,
maybe
because you need to get to $1,000. What will it be?
Dots.
Dots for $100. Juniors, 1 dot is the simplest notation in Braille. What does it stand for?
1.
Incorrect. Walt.
A.
That's right. A. So what are they? Now you have $150. Kristen, pick a category.
Jingles.
Jingles. For $100, Carly Simon's song Anticipation was used in a commercial for what product?
Heinz Ketchup.
That's right, Heinz Ketchup.
Heinz Ketchup.
Here come the juniors. Puff.
Comic strip.
Comic strips for $100. What's the name of the peppy puppy found in the comic strip Garfield?
Odie.
Odie! Our sound man thanks you, too. Walt.
I'll go with, Cher.
Cher, you have $350. You're trying to get to $1,000. After Cher was divorced from Sonny, whom did she marry? Time's up, Kristen.
Almond?
Will he take the almond? That's enough.
Oh, yeah,
yes,
Greg
almond. Sure. $450. Puff.
Movie music.
Movie music for $100. The popular musical piece Dueling Banjos came from what movie?
Deliverance.
Deliverance, you're right. Now you have
The most excited
$550.
anyone's
That
been about
was the 10th
the
question.
title
Hereafter,
Deliverance.
Each question is worth $200. Juniors have $550. Seniors have $750. Walt, pick a category.
We'll take France.
France. For $200, what French premier was called the Tiger?
Disdain. Giscard
Incorrect,
d'Estaing.
sorry. Kristen.
The little drummer.
I'm sorry. Puff.
Napoleon.
Sorry again. Georges Clemenceau was the correct answer. You're frozen at $550.
I like the little drummer.
Back to the seniors. Gita.
How about prison?
You have $750. Each question is worth $200. What is Sing Sing Prison called today?
Alcatraz.
Incorrect. Sorry, May.
I don't know.
Bar.
The Rock.
Time is up. Ossining. Ossining. Yeah, it's tough for me to pronounce, too. Ossining. All right, you're frozen at $750. Back to the juniors we go with $550 trying to get to $1,000. Each question is worth $200. Walt.
We'll go with fabric.
Fabric for $200, juniors. Dacron and Fortrell are among the trade names of what synthetic fiber?
Nylon.
Kristen.
Polyester?
Polyester is a
Oh,
correct answer.
polyester.
750, you tied the game. Puff, pick a category.
Themes.
Themes for $200, juniors. Whose TV show theme song was I Am Woman?
Helen Reddy.
Helen Reddy is right. 950, you're one.
Oh, no, not
away
yet.
from winning
Don't
the
play the
game.
music
Walt.
yet.
We'll go with writers.
Writers for $200, a chance to play for $10,000. Who wrote the popular 60s book Soul on Ice?
Eldridge Cleaver.
Eldridge Cleaver is right, yes!
Very damn good.
They come from behind. They win the game. The juniors are our champions. Oh, you had them on the run, boy.
Get us in.
They came from $50 right on up. You did a wonderful job, though. You ended up with $750. Thank you very much for playing our game.
Thank you.
Watch those belly dancers, Var. I see you. Gita, nice to have you with us. And
He's the little
juniors,
drummer.
take a look. You guys came back from $50 all the way up to $1,150. And yesterday, when we began to climb our ladder, you didn't win the $10,000, but maybe it'll happen for you today. Good luck to you. When we come back, our juniors will be playing for $10,000 on Trivia Trap. We'll be right back. All right. Welcome back to Trivia Trap. I mean, you're right. You are the cardiac kids. You came from $50 up to $1,150, and now you are going to play for our $10,000 pot of gold. And juniors, if you're ready, get over there and get in position. Good luck to you now. All right, up until now, you've played as partners, as you know, but now you're on your own. Each of you will now be trying to win money for yourself. Your positions have been determined by your success in the trivia race. And Kristen, you're right there in the number one spot today, so you'll have the first option to play or pass as we see our first set of answers. So if you're ready, juniors, good luck to you now. $10,000 up at the top. Let's begin our climb up our trivia ladder toward $10,000. The answers are Laurence Olivier, Cary Grant, Boris Karloff, Richard Burton. And Kristen, because you are in the number one position, you have the choice whether to play or to pass. Up to you.
I'm not listening to you guys. This one is going over there.
That one you're passing down to Puff. Puff being in number two, you have the same option. You can play or you can pass them on to Walt.
Going all the way over.
Oh, Walt. Walt, you have to play. The question is yours. It's worth $1,000. You must give me the correct answer. If you do, you get $1,000.
So at this point, even though it looks the same as the first round, you are trying to pick the right answer.
There's a chance to play for $10,000. Here's the question. Who is the narrator of the animated TV special How the Grinch Stole Christmas?
Boris Karloff.
Is the correct answer Laurence Olivier, Cary Grant, Boris Karloff, or Richard Burton?
I must stop this Christmas from coming.
I'll take a wild guess and say Boris Karloff.
Good wild guess.
For $1,000, a chance to play for $10,000. Is it Boris Karloff? Yes! When I asked the question, I could see your teammate Puff. She knew the answer, and she was rooting for you all the way. Good team. All right. You ready to do it again? Walt, you have $1,000. You'll play for the $10,000. Let's go right up to the next level now of our trivia ladder and see what waits for us up there. Okay, Kristen, again, the choice. Arpeggio, pizzicato, glissando, or allegro. Do you wish to play, or do you want to pass?
You guys are crazy. Puff, it's yours.
Gonna pass it on to Puff. Puff, you must play. It's worth $1,000. A chance to play for 10. Here's the question. Which one of these musical terms describes the scale produced by dragging one's finger along a piano keyboard? Is the correct answer
I think it's arpeggio.
Pizzicato,
I think glissando is a harp.
I want to say arpeggio.
Is that your answer?
I hope, yes.
All right, for $1,000, a chance to play for 10. Is it arpeggio?
Megatron says allegro.
No.
Oh, it was glissando.
Glissando was the correct answer. Puff, we say goodbye to you for today, but we'll see you tomorrow when you're back with your team. So long. Kristen and Walt. Now, let's go to the next to the last level where Kristen will have a chance to see if she's going to be able to play for the $10,000 as we begin our climb. Long Island, Manhattan Island, Staten Island, Catalina. Those are the answers. The question, what is the largest island within the continental United States?
I feel like it's Catalina. That feels like a fact I've heard before.
I need an answer.
I'm going to say Long Island.
Say Long Island.
Certainly the
for
longest.
$1,000. Chance to play for $10,000. Is Long Island the largest island?
Oh!
Yes.
They have capers.
Kristen and Walt, you each have $1,000. And now you get a chance to play for $10,000. Good luck to you. Let's go right up to the top of our trivia ladder, and here we go.
Catalina's pretty big, though. They have buffalo.
Presidents: Andrew Jackson, Millard Fillmore,
Yeah, I don't know the
Andrew
difference between
Johnson,
buffalo and bison.
Richard Nixon. Here's the question. Who was the first president to resign from office? Now, Kristen and
I
Walt,
think it's
please
Nixon.
raise the covers in front of you and record your choice.
I know Johnson was the first
Who was the
impeached.
first president to resign from office? It's worth $10,000. Lock in your answers, please. You've each done so. Kristen, what do you say was the correct answer?
I didn't know. I said Millard Fillmore.
You said Fillmore. Let's go down to Walt. Walt, what did you say?
I said old Tricky Dick Nixon.
You said
Richard Nixon.
Richard Nixon. One of you may win $10,000. Let's find out. For $10,000, was the first president ever to resign Millard Fillmore? No, sorry, it was not. Kristen, that was not the correct answer. Walt, now we will see. If Richard Nixon is the correct answer, by yourself, you will have won $10,000. For $10,000 for Walt, is the answer Richard Nixon? Yes!
I thought it had to be too easy. Like, there must have been a secret resignation somewhere beforehand.
It is Richard Nixon. He wins $10,000, and we'll be right back. The team, they won over $15,000. Right here, Walt has won over $12,000. They'll be back tomorrow to play again. We hope you will be too. I'm Bob Eubanks. So long, everybody, from all of us at Trivia Trap, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Rally the
All right.
troops and get...
So that was Trivia Trap. And our last show is the show that ushered in the new era of primetime game shows when the previous ones in the 50s had been met with scandal. And it is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Obviously, this, I said there's no British quiz shows tonight, but this one does come from England originally. And I wanted to show the very first episode, but no one seems to have it on YouTube. This originally ran as like a 2-week event, like a mini-series, and then it came back in November of 1999 as a full series. Flowerella says, this is what Google AI says. The main difference is that bison are found in North America and Europe, while true buffalo are found in Africa and Asia. Bison have a large shoulder hump, a beard, thick fur, and shorter, sharper horns. Okay. It's sort of a crocodile-alligator situation. I did find the first episode of Millionaire as a series from November 7th, 1999. Also, I didn't remember this, but the mini-series episodes were a half hour, and then it became an hour long once it became a regular series. So here we go. This is the first ever series episode of the U.S. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. In contrast, true buffalo, like the African Cape buffalo and the Asian water buffalo, have no hump, lack a beard, have less shaggy coats, and possess larger, more curved horns that can fuse to form a shield on their forehead. Oh yeah, I can see that with the water buffalo. In North America, the term buffalo is also used informally for bison, though scientifically they are distinct species. Interesting.
On every great quiz show, it's been said there is one moment when the contestant either wins everything or loses everything. These are the unforgettable faces from the first historic series of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And these are their greatest moments. Real people making the biggest financial decisions of their lives under real pressure in front of millions.
I had to turn it way up for Trivia Trap.
They captured the imagination of a nation. And so, starting tonight, the phenomenon returns. Over the next 15 nights, 150 new contestants from all over the country will be vying to make it to this hot seat. There'll be more drama, more unforgettable faces, and more of those great moments. Tonight and every night for the next 2 weeks, join us from New York as we play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
5 nights a week and keep all momentum.
Thank you very much, everybody. Great to be back. And now, those were the unforgettable faces of series number 1. But the one contestant you didn't meet on that series is this guy right here, Neil Sullivan. You see, Neil actually qualified to be a contestant in August. It drove him up here from Westfield, New Jersey. Remember that? But when he got here, we found out that he was running for public office. And there are those things called equal time laws that prevented us from having him on the show at that time. But now, the election took place. I guess it was November 2nd, and Neil has some news for us.
I do indeed. I won the election by 15 votes, and now I can collect my annual salary of $1.
Did you know you were going to get paid that much before you ran?
I absolutely did.
That's wonderful. You're a good public servant. Now let's hope you can augment that salary here.
I hope so.
All right. Good luck, Neil.
Thank you.
And nice to finally have you on our show. Congratulations. All right. So Neil is taking his seat with the other contestants. We're almost ready to go, but first a couple of thank yous. I want to thank McDonald's for all they've done for us, and thank AT&T. We now have a nationwide toll-free number that you can call to become a contestant. We'll tell you more about that later on. But now we've waited 2.5 months for this, so let's meet our first 10 contestants who called our toll-free number, flew them in from all over the country to be here tonight, and they are Andrew Rice, New York City; John Cuthbert in San Diego, California; Kevin Lawton, Delray Beach, Florida; Jim Baird, Park Ridge, New Jersey; Mark McGarry in Rochester, Minnesota; Andy Boyer, Long Meadow, Massachusetts; John Christensen, Madison, Wisconsin; Larry Gessner, Youngstown, Ohio; Mary Carol Hall, Centerville, Ohio; and Neil Sullivan, Westfield, New Jersey. All right, contestants, congratulations on getting this far. And now we're going to find out which one of them will get the first chance to play for $1 million. And here's how it works. In a moment, a question and 4 answers will appear on your screens. The one who puts those answers in the correct order, in the fastest time, will be our first player. Audience, please, we need your complete silence. Thank you very much. Here comes the question. Place the following foods in the order in which they were first introduced. Spam, rice-a-roni, Hershey's chocolate bars, Wonder Bread.
A, B.
Okay, time is up. Let's get the answer in the correct order, starting with the earliest. Hershey bars, Wonder Bread, Spam, rice-a-roni. That was the correct order. Now let's see who got it right. And who got it right in the fastest time? Mark McGarrian. Mark! Hey! Congratulations, Mark. That's terrific. You ready to win $1 million? I'm ready. All right, let's play. Okay, Mark. Good luck. Mark McGarrian, our very first contestant from the great state of Minnesota. That's right. Rochester, Minnesota. Yep. As a matter of fact, doesn't that town come up in all the best places to live lists?
Yeah, it does. It usually scores pretty well. The whole medical, Mayo Clinic thing.
Yeah, what do you do?
I'm a computer programmer at a big computer firm.
All right, good. Yeah. Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Shall we get started? Let's go. Your wife, Sperry, is watching at home. Your little daughter, Katie. And here he is, ready to play. Just 15 questions away from winning $1 million. The rules, if you remember, are quite simple. The more questions you get right, the more money you win. Once you reach the $1,000 or the $32,000 level, you're guaranteed at least that much money. And to help you win as much as possible, you also have 3 lifelines to help you. 50-50, where the computer will take away 2 of the wrong answers, leaving the 1 correct and the 1 incorrect answer. We'll also ask the audience, if you'd like, where you can poll our studio audience to see how they feel about the answer. And finally, you can phone a friend. Call anyone, anywhere in America, and see if they can help you out. Are you all set, Mark?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, then let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? All right, just like old times. Here we begin, Mark, for $100. Here it comes. What is cotton candy made of?
Sugar.
Rice, cotton, sugar, tobacco.
I will go C, sugar.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Cotton candy made of sugar? Absolutely right for $100. Here we go, $200 in an American hospital. What does the abbreviation ER stand for? Emergency room, endoplasmic room, express room, excellent room.
Gotta go emergency room A.
Emergency room A, $200, final answer?
Yes.
Hey, you're absolutely right. It's emergency room ER, yeah. Mark, for $300, check it out, okay? According to the well-known proverb, what city was not built in a day? Timbuktu, Venice, Rome, Sheboygan.
I'll go Rome, C. Rome was not built in a day.
Rome was not built in a day, and that's your final answer?
That is my final answer.
And it's a good one. Rome was not built in a day. You won.
There's some game show I was watching where they were talking about how there was a city that was literally built overnight, and I can't remember which one.
$300. Good going. 12 questions away from $1 million. Here it comes. For $500, what was the last name of the married characters played by Lucy and Desi on I Love Lucy? Was it Arnez, Ricardo, McGillicuddy, Mertz?
Their name on the show was Ricardo.
Oh, Ricardo.
Confident?
Confident. Last name of the married characters played by Lucy and Desi on I Love Lucy is Ricardo.
Final answer?
Yes.
Final answer is Ricardo. It's the right answer. You've won $500. Good. All right, here we go for $1,000. What is the largest object in our solar system?
Jupiter.
The sun, the moon, Jupiter, Saturn. Largest object in our
million
solar
Earths could
system.
fit inside, and yet the sun is
Of course,
only
you've
a
got your 3
middle-sized
lifelines
star.
intact, Mark.
The sun.
The sun.
The sun.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He says final answer. He says the sun. He said it 3 times. He's right. It's the sun. Good. All right, my friend, he's won $1,000. He's going for $2,000. 10 questions away from $1 million. We're going to see how you do when we come right back in just a moment. Mark McGarry and our first contestant as we begin our second flight of shows on this Sunday night, won $1,000. What would you do if you won $1 million, Mark?
$1 million. I don't know. I have a lot of good ideas about what I might do. I might quit my job.
All right, you won $1,000. Let's proceed now. Here it comes for $2,000. Let's play. What university does President Clinton's daughter Chelsea attend? Columbia, Berkeley, Yale, Stanford.
I think it's Stanford.
I know she went out to California, so that would leave it between Berkeley and Stanford.
Now use your 50-50.
And I believe she went to Stanford. So I'm going to say D. Stanford. I'm saying Stanford.
And that will be your final answer.
Yeah, that's my final answer.
Man says Stanford. He's absolutely right. It's Stanford. You've won $2,000. Here it is for $4,000. What is the proper name of a newborn swan? Duckling?
Yeah.
Cygnet? Poult? Nestling? 3 lifelines intact, ready if you need them. 50-50, phone a friend, go to the audience.
Nuggetron says nestling. Cygnet sounds familiar to me.
Cygnet or duckling, I think.
It's
Cygnet
not duckling.
or duckling.
Cygnets are ugly ducklings, famously.
I'm gonna go with Cygnet, B.
You sure about this?
Yeah.
You were just torturing yourself a minute ago.
Well, I'm not gonna get any surer, so.
You want B, Cygnet?
Yeah.
Final?
Coconiner says Cygnet.
Final answer is Cygnet. Hey, Mark.
What?
You're right. It's Cygnet. All right, so for $8,000, check this one out. In the 1997 film As Good as It Gets, what is the profession of Jack Nicholson's character, Mark? Was he a painter, doctor, writer, agent?
I think he was a writer. I don't think I ever saw that movie.
Man, I remember he had all those pencils. He had organized all these pencils or something. He couldn't have been an agent because he was some sort of sociopath or something, so.
Oh, really?
I was going to say, that doesn't preclude one from being an agent.
Painter or writer?
This might be a good ask the audience.
I'm going to say writer.
Okay. Sure about this?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah, OCD.
I'm pretty
Pencils,
sure.
huh?
The pencils, yeah.
The pencils.
Yeah.
All right, so the final answer is writer.
Yeah, that's right.
What he says writer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Writer. $8,000. All right, Mark, just 7 questions away now. Let's take a look at the question for $16,000. In which of the following sports do the competitors race in a building called a velodrome?
Bicycles.
Is it a luge?
Cycling?
Walking? Dog racing?
He's looking at his friend in the audience that's looking up the answers.
Velodrome.
I'm pretty sure it's cycling.
Final answer.
Final answer.
He says cycling. He's right for $16,000. You're doing great. You're doing just fine, and you've got your 3 lifelines still with you.
Yep.
We move on now to $32,000, Mark. Here it is. Which of these U.S. state capitals is located at the highest altitude?
Gotta be Denver.
Cheyenne, Santa Fe, Phoenix, Denver.
Mile High City.
The scariest airport. And scariest big horse.
It's gotta be Denver. Right?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
I'll let you know in a minute.
Mile High City, come on.
All right, you're picking is that your final answer?
Santa Fe, Phoenix, Cheyenne. Yeah, I'm going Denver.
You're going with Denver? Final answer is Denver?
Yes.
For $32,000. I thought it was Denver too. It's not. I'm sorry, my friend. Santa Fe. Can you believe it? Santa Fe. But you leave here with $1,000. All right? Yep. Hey, you were a great contestant. Thank you very, very much. Nice hand for Mark McGarrian, everybody.
5,200 feet. Santa Fe.
Too bad.
Elevation.
But don't go away. We've got 9 contestants ready to go. We'll see
7,000.
who's next to play for the $1 million. So
damn.
sit tight.
Costing $15,000.
Yeah, I know. I'll bet there were a lot of people out there in Santa Fe shouting at their television sets. It's too bad, really. He left with all his 3 lifelines intact. But we've still got 9 contestants left, and so audience, complete silence now. Here comes the next fastest finger question. Put the following European cities in order from westernmost to easternmost. Prague, London, Kiev,
Lisbon. London, Prague, Kiev.
All right, everybody, time's up. Let's see the answer in the correct order, starting in the west. Lisbon, London,
I got it backwards.
Kiev. Now let's see who got this right.
Love their chicken.
And in the fastest time, John Cuthbertson. John. Here you are. Yes, sir. Congratulations. All right, ready to go for some more?
You bet.
All right, let's play. Come on.
Ready to go for some more than nothing? The nothing you got for answering that question?
All right, John Cuthbertson from San Diego, California, married, got 1 daughter, Victoria.
That's right.
Everybody at home looking in, I presume.
I imagine so.
What do you do, John?
I'm an investment analyst.
Uh-huh. And you had an exciting job before that?
That's right. I used to be a physicist working in the fusion energy and space research programs.
And yet you turned to analyzing stocks?
Well, when I had a family to support, I decided it was time to get a more practical job.
Uh-huh. And the stock market is roaring, isn't it?
That's right.
Must be very exciting.
And it will
all
be
right,
forever.
John, are you all set now? You know the rules. They're quite simple. 15 questions, you win $1 million. Easy as that. If you get to the $1,000 or $32,000 level, you're guaranteed to walk away with at least that much money. You also know about the lifelines. There's 50-50. You can phone a friend. You can ask the audience. Are you ready?
Okay.
All right, John. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Let's go. Okay, John, as always, we start with $100, and here's your first question. How many days are there in the modern month of September? 28, 30, 31, 365.
30 days, half September.
30 days, half September. I remember that one. Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
30 is absolutely right.
That
You
seems
won
like,
$100, John. Very
answer,
good. All right. We go now for $200. Check it out, John. What is the name of the stick traditionally used by a conductor to lead an orchestra?
Baton.
Baton? Bow? Whip? Lightsaber?
Maybe for John.
Although I've seen D used one time, the answer would be A, baton.
A, baton, final answer?
Yes.
Absolutely correct. Baton it is for $200. All right, quickly now we move on to $300. Check it out. What word traditionally describes the surface you strike on a nail?
Head.
A bit, tip, nut, head.
That would be the head.
Head of the nail. Final
Head leads
answer?
to nut.
Yes.
He says head. He's right for $300. Very good. Off to a good start. Let's look at the $500 question. The 1964 movie A Fistful of Dollars is referred to as what kind of Western?
Spaghetti.
Steak, macaroni, pork, spaghetti.
That's a spaghetti western.
Spaghetti Western. Sure?
I'm sure of that one.
Final answer?
Yes.
You're right, spaghetti Western, $500.
It is interesting watching these evolve. Like, this was still before people would just say a
Here
final
it is
answer.
for $1,000, John. Which NBA team did Irvin Magic Johnson play for?
Lakers.
Orlando Magic, Los Angeles Lakers, Boston Celtics, Washington Wizards.
Now, Magic Johnson played for the Lakers.
Los Angeles Lakers. Final answer?
Yes.
Yes, of course it was the Lakers, and he was a great one, too, for $1,000. Yeah. Woo. All right. When you reach that $1,000 level, you can't leave with less than that. Here it comes for $2,000. What is the English translation of Ricky Martin's smash hit,
played for every team.
Livin' La Vida Loca?
I know he played for the Magic and the Lakers.
Living the good life?
Living the crazy
Living
life.
the crazy life? Living the wrong life? Living the long life?
It's living the crazy life. B.
Living the crazy life. That pertain to your life?
Not too much.
All right, John, you say B, and that's your final answer?
Yes, it is.
You're right again. It's living the crazy life. John Cuthbertson on a roll here. 9 questions away from 1 million, going for 4,000. Here it is. Take a look. According to the Old Testament, which of the following people freed the Israelites from captivity in Egypt? Jacob, Job, Moses, Spartacus.
That's Moses.
Moses. Confident?
Confident.
Final answer?
That's my final answer.
Yeah, it was Moses.
I can't remember if we talked about this on stream before, but it's crazy how knowledge changes over time. There was an episode that I watched a rerun of on GSN where, like, the $500,000 question was, which of these is not a Pokemon? And the right answer was Frodo. Maybe it was $250,000. It was an insane amount of money for what would
John
be
doing very, very
common
well here. We're
knowledge
looking at
to people today.
$8,000, and here it comes. How many rings intersected the official Olympic Games symbol?
5.
3, 4, 5, 7. The official Olympic Games symbol.
Well, I was at the Olympics in 1992, and there are 5.
5. I guess that's your final answer.
They took one off since
He says 5 rings.
they removed a continent.
You remember it well. It was 5 rings. You're right. $8,000. Yeah. And all of his lifelines intact. We're going to come right back and see how he does. Right back in a moment. Don't go away. All right, John Cuthbertson from San Diego, California, has won $8,000. You know, the marathon is still going on here in New York City tonight. They're still running over there in Central Park. And I understand you're a marathon runner as well.
Well, I've done it one time. One time
in San Diego?
That's right.
How'd you do?
I think I came in about 1,197th place.
Is that right? Out of 2,000, that ain't bad. All right, John, you're on a good roll here. You're 7 questions away from $1 million, going for $16,000 right now. Check it out. Here we go. Let's play. In 1997, media mogul Ted Turner pledged $1 billion. To what organization? United Nations, Special Olympics, NATO, the NAACP.
That was A, the United Nations.
Okay.
A, the United Nations.
I would have thought it would have been an
Final
environmental
answer?
thing.
Final answer.
You're right. He pledged $1 billion to the UN for $16,000.
He thought he was behind
You know, if you miss in here, you'll be reduced by $15,000 to $1,000. But let's check out the $32,000 question. Here it comes. What is the name of the piece of jewelry being sought in the 1997 film Titanic? Heart of the Ocean, Blue Phoenix, Azure Star, Heart of the Sea.
That's tricky.
See the movie?
Nope, I think I'm going to have to ask the audience.
You're the only one who didn't see that movie,
I must
John.
be.
All right, you want to
Hear
ask
the
the
boat
audience?
sinks.
No problem. Audience, John needs a little help here. Going for $32,000 on your keypads using A, B, C, or D. Please vote now. Well,
job,
it's
audience.
49% who feel it's Heart of the Ocean, and 25% feel it's Heart of the Sea.
Well, I'm going to have to go with the plurality opinion then, and we'll go with A.
Going to go with A.
Okay, I'm going to guess, just throwing it out there, Regis is probably going to say, they're right and you're right.
$32,000.
Messing with that guy.
You lose, you're down to 1,000. Final answer is A.
Final answer.
Final answer is A. They're right, you're right. You've won $32,000. There it is, John. That's what it looks like right there. $32,000 in one check. But
It's so funny that they have
zone.
Regis sign the checks as if he's the one paying them out.
Right now, might as well at least look at the $64,000 question, and here it is.
Absolutely.
The Nobel Peace Prize is awarded annually in which city?
It's awesome.
Copenhagen.
Oh, wait, no.
Helsinki. Stockholm. Oslo.
So,
Nobel Peace Prize.
Alfred Nobel.
Two
What country
lifelines
was he
left.
from?
I'm not
Lean toward
100% sure on this one, so I think I'd like to use the 50-50.
50-50, sure. Computer, please take away two of the wrong answers, leaving John just one wrong answer, and the correct one, please.
Yeah, Oslo.
Well, there it is. Stockholm and Oslo. Nobel Peace Prize. Which city?
Megatron says Stockholm.
You didn't take away the one I was hoping you would.
They never do they?
That's right. I'm going to go ahead and venture Stockholm.
How confident are you?
Only a little better than even.
A little better than even. All right, so you say it's Stockholm. Got one lifeline left, but Stockholm, is that your final answer?
Make that my final answer.
Sorry. It was Oslo. Sorry. But you won $32,000, John, and thank you very, very much for playing with us.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Good luck to you. Here's your check. The best to you. Thank you. Here he is, John Kupferson. Right over there, John. Yeah, the answer was Oslo. But don't go away. We've got 8 contestants left, just itching to get into the game here. We'll see who's next to play for $1 million. Stay tuned. Well, fortunately, this show isn't on in Oslo, at least not yet, but I'm sure there are lots of Norwegians out there who knew the answer to that question. But now we're down to 8 contestants. The odds are getting better all the time. So, audience, complete silence. Here comes the next fastest finger question. Moving clockwise on a Monopoly board from goal, put the following railroads in the order they appear.
I don't know.
Pennsylvania, Short Line, B&O, Reading.
Oh, that's right. Sheldon traveled to Oslo.
Okay, time's up. Let's see the answer in the correct order, moving clockwise. Reading, Pennsylvania, B&O, Short Line. That's the correct order. Now let's see who got it right and who did it in the fastest time. Jim Baird. Jim, come on out here. Yeah.
His name means boy in Scottish.
Congratulations. All right, you ready to win $1 million?
I hope so.
All right, let's play. Come on. All right. Jim Baird is our winner from Park Ridge, New Jersey. Incidentally, won the fastest.
Do you know if there's ever been a time when everyone got the fastest finger wrong? I think there was on like an anniversary special or something. They showed an outtake where no one got it right, and they played a new question.
A contest in a record time, 2.8 seconds, which indicates to me you played enough. It is our winner from Park Ridge, New Jersey. Incidentally, won the fastest finger contest in a record time, 2.8 seconds. Which indicates to me you played enough Monopoly, as you say, enough to win, huh?
Yeah, just the right amount.
All right, well, if you're ready, Ready to go to work? You know the rules, don't you?
It's hard for me to keep the
about
names
the
of the railroad straight because they all look the same. It's just a train and then words. It's not like the properties with their colors.
Lifelines, 50-50, ask the audience, phone a friend. You know, we haven't phoned a friend in this whole single show, so that's available to you. You ready to go?
AT&T
Let's
is
play
paying
Who
us for
Wants to
nothing.
Be a Millionaire. All right. Okay, fine. Let's begin with the $100 question, and here it is. Completed in 1889.
France.
The Eiffel Tower is found in which country? United States, France, Mexico, Zimbabwe.
It will be the United States
The
in a few
answer is
years.
France, B.
The answer is France, B. Final answer?
Definitely.
Yes, of course. France it is for $100. $200, Jim. Check it out. Which of these words refers to the stock market when prices are falling?
Bear market.
Snake, bear, tiger, yak.
Tiger.
That's bear, B.
Bear, B. Final answer?
Yes.
Yes, of course, it's bear. It's bear. You've won 200, going for 300. Here it is. What does the E stand for in email?
Electronic.
Eugene, electron, exact, electronic.
I have to go with D, electronic.
Final answer?
That's it.
Sure it is. Email, electronic mail for $300. Very good. We move on now to the 500. How you doing, okay?
So far, so good.
We move on to the $500 question, Jim. Take a look. The name of what coin also refers to the
Silver
size
dollar,
of a pancake?
full circle.
Half penny, Indian nickel, quarter, silver dollar.
And of course, we went from a game show where they were giving out silver dollars to a show where you can win $1 million.
Well, you're an accountant, aren't you?
That doesn't help right here. I should be a chef.
Jim on fire.
Yeah. I think I'm going to get some help and make sure I don't go down too early. I'd like to ask the audience what they think
Want to
about
ask
this
the audience? Fine, audience. Need a little help
There
here.
is a weird needle
On
you
your
have to thread
keypad
to ask
using
the
A, B, C, or
audience
D.
because
Please vote
it
now.
can't be too hard.
Jim, 96%.
Well, not
Most
only
of the audience say silver dollar.
not only did I feel dumb for asking so soon, but if I go against this one, I'll be in trouble. I'll go with D, silver
All right,
dollar.
you're going with D, and that's your final answer?
Yes.
You're absolutely right. Silver dollar. $500. Audience, thank you very much. Did a good job. All right, you're down to 2 lifelines. Let's take a look at the question for $1,000. Here it is. During the Cold War, what were
Duck and
the
cover, baby.
American school children instructed
Like
to
Bert the
do
Turtle.
during a nuclear attack? During the Cold War, this is bop and weave, sit and spin, duck and cover, stand and deliver.
I'm liking them a lot better. I'll go with C, duck and cover.
Duck and cover during a nuclear attack. All right, duck and cover, final answer?
Final answer.
He says it's the final answer. He's right for $1,000. You've reached that $1,000 level, Jim. You know, you'll go home with at least that much money, but here's the $2,000 question. In the Harold Gray comic strip Little Orphan Annie, what is the name of the title
Dog's
character's
name is
dog?
Sandy.
Sandy, Eddie, Shaggy, Snoopy.
Well, fortunately, I watched the movie on ABC right before I came on, and I saw it was Sandy.
Oh, and in the opening of Trivia Trap, there was that Leapin' Lizards word bubble. It's all coming together.
Thanks for the plug. We appreciate it. Sandy A, and that's your final answer?
Yes, it is.
Well, of course it was Sandy. $2,000 he's got here. All right, very good. At this point, you're 9 questions away from $1 million. You've got your 2 lifelines ready. Phone a friend, 50-50. Here it is for $4,000. How many teaspoons are in a tablespoon?
Oh, I never know this.
2, 4, 3 and a
I think
half,
it's 4.
3.
It's either 4 or like 16.
Your wife would know this, I'm sure.
Well, I brought her with me, so I can't get her help. we'll have to try answer A, 2 teaspoons in a tablespoon.
Don't do that.
Final answer is A2.
I'm going to stick with answer A2.
And you're wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, John. The answer is 3. 3. But you've won, well, incidentally, you've been reduced by $1,000 down to $1,000, but at least you'll leave here with $1,000.
It was nice to play.
Thank you very much. It was nice having you here. Good luck to you. All right? Oh, my gosh. 4 fastest fingers in one show. Unbelievable. That's 3 contestants in a row leaving here with lifelines unused. Nobody's even phoned a friend. Those poor people are waiting at home like nervous wrecks, waiting for that phone to ring, and it doesn't ring. All right, look. Let's see what we can do now, all right? Audience, complete silence. Here we go. Here comes that question. Put these wives of Frank Sinatra in order, from the first to the last. Barbara Marx, Nancy Barbato, Mia Farrow, Ava Gardner.
He's never been to IHOP or baked in his life. Well, he's clearly never been to IHOP because he didn't know silver dollar
All right,
flapjacks.
we're out of time. Let's see the answer in the correct order, starting with the first of Frank Sinatra's wives, Nancy Barbato, Ava Gardner, Mia Farrow, Barbara Marx. That's the right order. Let's see who got it right. And in the fastest time, John Christensen. Hey! John. Way to go, John. Terrific. All right. You ready to go for $1 million?
You bet.
John wants that $1 million. We'll come back and see how he does. Right back in a moment. So, John Christensen from Madison, Wisconsin becomes our 4th contestant of the night. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Your wife, Sarah, sitting right up there?
Yes,
Hi,
she
Sarah.
is.
Nice to see you. You bought a house?
The day that they called us to come here, the bank called and said that our mortgage got approved, so we close next month.
See that? You're in a good cycle right now.
You bet.
Let's see how you do right now, okay? Welcome to the show. John, you know the rules by now, right?
You bet.
The lifelines, 50-50. You can phone a friend, hold the audience if you'd like. You ready to play?
Yes.
All right, let's go. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? For $100, John, here it is. According to the children's game, what do you traditionally pin on the donkey?
Blame.
Ears, tail, nose, blame.
I must have remembered that from the first time I saw
Pin the
this.
tail on the donkey.
Final answer?
That's my final answer.
Final answer is the right answer. Of course, it's the tail. $200. Take a look at this. Which of the following are the world's tallest trees?
Redwoods.
Redwoods, dogwoods, bonsai, giving trees.
Well, I'm no naturalist, but and you know, I got to play it safe since I don't really know trees all that well. I'm going to ask the audience.
Are you going to ask the audience?
I'm going to ask the audience because
All right, audience. John needs a little help here.
I know I gave the
Going
last
for
guy a little
$200
shame,
on your
if you don't know
keypad
it, you don't
using
know
A,
it.
B, C, or D. Vote now. John, they couldn't be more explicit.
Yeah, I think you're right.
94% say it's the
That is
mighty
a
redwood.
mandate.
Well, I'm a city boy, but I'll go with A.
You're going to go with A, and that's your final answer?
My final answer is A, redwoods.
All right, redwoods is the right audience. Thank you, audience.
It's the right
answer there.
answer.
Very good. All right, John, for $300, in the battle cry dating from the 1830s, what are Texans told to remember? Crockett, Alamo, Houston, who shot J.R.?
Texans are supposed to remember the Alamo.
Alamo, B.
So
final answer?
That's my final answer.
He says the Alamo, so do the Texans. $300, you won it.
Great joke.
Here we go for $500. What French phrase has come to mean served with ice cream?
A la mode.
Vis-a-vis, c'est la vie, à la carte, à la mode.
That's D, a la mode.
D, à la mode. Final answer?
Yes, that's my final answer.
Yes, you're right. It's D. It's à la mode. Oh, you're 11 questions away. Just 11 questions away from $1 million. Here it is for $1,000. How many nickels do you need in order to make $5? 20.
Okay.
25. 60. 100. $5. Nickels.
100.
Well, a nickel is 5 cents, so 5 times 20 is $1, and 20 times 5 would be 100.
And that would make it?
D, 100.
Final answer?
That's my final answer.
D. You're right for $1,000.
Weird reaction. $1,000.
You're doing good, John. Let's see this one for $2,000, okay?
He was coughing before that other guy's wife on the British version.
Actress and singer Jennifer Lopez performed as a fly girl on what comedy
In Living
series?
Color.
In Living Color?
In Living Color.
Cop Rock? The Cosby Show? Showtime at the Apollo?
I have a
Girl
joke
on
about
what
Fly
comedy
Girls
series?
and the Cosby Show, and I don't
if I
want to
recall
say.
my history of the programs on that other network, the Fly Girls were on In Living Color, so I will say A, In Living Color.
You're saying A, A Living Color?
Yes.
And that's your final answer?
That's my final answer.
It's a good one. You're right. You've won $2,000. John on a roll here. $4,000. Here it is. Where did presidential candidate Senator John McCain spend 5 years straight?
Vietnamese POW
West Point,
camp.
Attica State Prison, Hanoi Hilton, Governor's Mansion.
Well, I'd always thought that he spent 6 years in prison and not 5. But, and West Point shouldn't take 5 years.
He was held back.
And he wasn't a governor. And I'm pretty sure he wasn't in prison. So, I'm going to say...
You got a couple of lifelines if you need them.
I know. But I'm pretty confident. So I'm going to say C, the Hanoi Hilton.
C, the Hanoi Hilton.
If he spent 6 years there, he also spent 5 years there.
Final?
Yes, that's my final answer.
That's his final answer? It's a good one. You've won $4,000. Well, John, that sound means we're out of time for tonight, but you'll be back here tomorrow night, of course, just 8 questions away from winning $1 million.
So unfortunately, we
and
won't
joining
find out how
John
he
will be
does.
10 new contestants who have flown in from all over the country, and they are Tom Lally, Joel Winklefass, Joe Hauser, Bruce Stucker, Joel McIlvain, Ed Lee, John Gallup, Dave Seidman, Carrie Myers, Jeff Seal. Qualify to become a contestant just like John. Pick up a touchstone phone between the hours of 3 p.m. and 3 a.m. Eastern Time. And call toll-free
I was hoping we'd see
1-877.
John Carpenter, so I'd be like, oh, I wonder how he did. But anyway, that's the last show, everybody. Thanks a lot for hanging out. I'll keep everybody abreast of what my situation is with that new job. So no stream next week. I've got there's a out-of-town pinball tournament that I want to do because again, working Saturdays might jeopardize my ability to go to these kinds of tournaments. Want to get at least one last one in. But 2 weeks from now, on October 4th, I'm doing shows that change their name partway through the run. So we've got Celebrity Double Talk, which added the word celebrity to the name and changed nothing. Pressure 2, which is formerly Peer Pressure and is a fucking weird show history to talk about. Masterminds, which was formerly Best Ever Trivia Show, which was ironically the worst ever name. And Greed the Series, which Who Wants to Be a Millionaire imitator. I learned a possible reason why the name changed to Greed the Series, and we'll see if, as I talk about it, if that makes sense. So let me do a raid. Nugatron says, good luck, Torgo. Thanks. For those that weren't here before, I'm interviewing for a job as a live game show host at a mall experience. We got Butt Bag or Microscope Guy. Let's do Microscope Guy. Alright, until next week, take care of yourselves and each other. Buttbag is watching something with Jared Padalecki in it. Speaking of Big Bang. And Christopher Walken.